hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coming in on our Coffee Club Thursday. We got 11:34 a.m. on the East Coast. Today's the 26th of September.
The East Coast
Good morning,
is going to
Night
be
Owl.
rocking tonight.
Boy, is it.
Hi, Night Owl. Hi, James.
Hello, Night Owl.
Airbag, Mouse.
Hello,
Good morning
James.
to you all.
As you all know, we have Hurricane Helene creeping up our Florida coast. I'm going to give you the latest update from the Weather Channel. Hurricane Helene continues to intensify Thursday morning and now has a maximum sustained wind of 105 miles an hour with higher gusts, according to the National Hurricane Center.
So does that make it a 2?
Its winds are now just 6 miles per hour away from a Category 3 major hurricane.
Oh, yeah. So it's a 2. This morning, when I was watching it at 5 a.m., it was a 1. But they said as the day progresses, it's going to strengthen. And they really do believe that this is going to be catastrophic.
Yeah. Helene is centered 255 miles southwest of Tampa and is moving to the north-northeast at 14 miles per hour. Slightly faster than earlier this morning, Helene is expected to pick up more forward speed and strengthen further today while on a collision course with the Florida coastline. Helene will likely be the strongest storm to slam the U.S. in more than a year.
It's crazy.
And so I say, get out of there, Florida, get out of there.
Yeah, I really hope they heeded the warning because, I mean, last year, the damage alone was insane.
Right. And we repeat this every hurricane, but I'm going to repeat it again. Guys, even if your house sustains the initial storm, it will be days afterwards that there is no gas, no power, no running water. The stores will be closed. Supplies will be short. Understand that. So if you have a chance to get out, please go to higher ground. Go inland somewhere to a community that can help you, that has more resources.
God, I lost my train of thought. I mean, I don't know. It's the storm surges that, the wind is bad. They have those hurricane clips you can now put on your house. But I mean, it's the flooding. It's the flooding that gets you. You're a coastline.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. You're a I was going to say you're a coast. You live on the water. That state is surrounded by water. It's a horseshoe effect. And this time it's on the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I was watching it this morning and I was like, oh, I thought it was going to start today, but no, it's tonight. I mean, that's even worse to have a storm like that at nighttime, Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, get away in the daytime when you can see. Like I said, you might that the structure that you're in might survive the initial storm and it might not. So there's that. But the worst part of it comes after the storm when everything's flooded, everything's shut down. You can't get supplies, there's no stores open, the banks are closed. That's when the hurricanes are the most devastating. So please leave the area and go into a community that still has power, that's, you know what I mean, that can help you get resources, because the resources are going to be depleted in the area that it hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you go, hairbag?
I don't know where he went to.
Oh, that's cute. Buddy has a troll.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not Buddy.
No,
Buddy's got a troll.
Buddy's got a troll.
Or does Buddy is a troll?
Troll toll.
There he is.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Good morning, horse lover.
Good morning.
It's funny because that comment isn't on my phone.
Well, it's gone now.
Huh. Can't believe he had a wrench, right?
That's not Buddy.
Huh.
But cute of him to troll. Cute.
I like the picture.
Yeah, it's a good picture. That's how you know it's not Buddy. Somebody used a good one.
Actually, that's Buddy off of Facebook, ain't it?
No.
Crazy what goes on here in the world.
It is.
Very much so.
Are you feeling better, horse lover?
I'm getting there.
How is that sweet girl doing?
She's doing great. She's just sitting in her chair right now while I'm rocking her.
Yeah, but why don't you tell her what she does when you do a video call with me?
Oh,
With
yeah. You want to know something really funny but also very cute?
Hey, goodness. Good morning.
So did Buddy make a sock account?
I don't know. You want me to go ask him?
Go ask him.
Okay.
I
It's going to take me a minute, but I'll go ask him.
mean, if it's Buddy, he can tell us all about himself. I'll let him.
What the hey?
No.
I meant interesting. So somebody on your block list changed their profile name to Buddy. Yes, he would have her. It's not him. Because I've already hit the comment night off.
Unreal.
There's a lot of things like that are unreal, Dad.
Oh my God, I know.
The world has gone insane.
In more ways than one.
Night Owl, it may have been someone's sock account that you had already blocked and they just changed the name and came in. Trolls will be trolls.
Can't ever get away from them.
Some of them can be kind of interesting and entertaining, but that was kind of lame. So, yeah. So, how are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just trying to get rid of. Well, I went to the urgent care the other day and I found out I had COVID.
Oh
So
no.
that so yeah, so that's fun.
Did the baby get it?
No. I've been constantly wearing a mask around my daughter.
Good. Just make sure you're, lots of hand washing.
Mhm.
Yeah, really.
Maybe they have you blocked night out, but no, he said, why the F would I make a troll out of myself? I said, I don't know. It's a Facebook picture. It's not nowhere posted anywhere on YouTube. It's a physical Facebook picture. Got his puppies going. The words were definitely Buddy.
I know, right? And somebody who knows him very well, anyway.
Yeah, not me. I'm here.
Oh Lord.
Mm.
Or somebody that trolls them and decided that, oh, they'll believe what I'm putting out here.
Well, they'd have to have trolled him on Facebook. Or maybe it's him and he's not going to admit his crime.
No, leave me alone. I'll leave you alone.
I don't know who it was. Whatever. Just another manic Thursday.
Hey, Denise. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. How you been?
Hello, Denise.
Huh.
But yeah, we prayed for our folks out in Florida. I was trying to remember who all we had out there. I know PDF and who else we got in Florida?
Who'd you say?
Poor dirt farmer.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, he's got that river right there. Hi, Janice. He's got that river right there.
No, it's going to cover Florida. It doesn't matter how far inland you are in Florida, you're going to get some of it.
Gigi, how are you this morning?
Good morning,
Yank is in
Gigi.
Florida. You know her friend Yank?
Okay, then yeah, prayers for Yank too. I know we've got several of the guys out there, so prayers go out to them guys. I hope everybody stays safe.
Yeah,
His
really.
friend is in Florida too.
Or else at least get the hell out of there before it hits.
Yeah. Denise said she's in East Texas. Well, you have to remember it's hitting it'll hit all of Florida, but the West Coast is the one that's going to feel the impact, right? To the
Yeah.
left is west. Yeah, because north. Yeah. hmm The West
The
Coast is
Gulf
going to get
Coast.
hammered.
Yeah, I think it's going to come in the inside of it, the Gulf Coast there,
Yes.
and go back across to the West Coast.
Yeah. I mean, oh God, that one place that Buddy always says if he ever was going to move, he'd want to go there. I can't. It's in Florida. I mean, they're going to get slammed too, and
Yeah,
then
it's going to.
it's going to impact Georgia, and it is going to impact South Carolina and the tip of North Carolina, the mountain part.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll.
when it blows in, it's going to impact the whole east part of from the Mississippi River east.
More than 24 million people across South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida are now under tornado watches due to the hurricane. So we have that to watch too. So it's going
If
to
you
be
think,
it's going to be a wild next 2 days for all of us over here on the East End. Everybody
Yeah.
yeah, if you think about it, it's a pretty big load that's coming in. So it's going to sit there and spin for a day or two anyway once it gets inland.
So if you have not done the milk sandwich dash, as we call it in Tennessee, I would suggest you get on that soon before it hits. You still you Who let the dogs out? I'm gonna do that now every time I hear "Thank you, Army vet."
I mean, it's yeah.
Mm.
Oh God.
But yeah, you have.
It's a big one. I have to say, watching it this morning, I fell asleep, but it was on my mind because Buddy was worried about you, and I was like, all right, let me watch this. I couldn't sleep anyway. All I got is noise around me. And I'm just like, I got up, I turned the TV on. I'm actually sitting there, and sure the shit, there you are in bold red, Mouse, straight up through there, right through that
Well,
little corridor, the west side of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I said, "Oh my God!"
yeah, we're bracing for it. But like I said, you still got a little time to get out there and get your supplies. But it makes the world of difference to have those supplies, even if you don't need them, than to be without them.
All right, that might be, Buddy. I've been paid to push wake agenda. Just you lied to my face, BEC. You told me it wasn't. Why would you do that? That's you pushing wake.
Wow.
He's just messing with you.
Yeah.
To what fucking end?
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
If he gets his jollies off doing that, whatever. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Night Owl said it's another excuse for her to go food shopping.
Gutter says Buddy's other account was made in June of 2023. It's him.
Well, you secret little squirrel. Get a picture of that so we all know for
Secret
future.
squirrel. That's funny.
Ugh.
I can see him in that little top hat.
Top hat.
Yeah, Secret Squirrel wore that little top hat.
Hello, baby face. How are you this morning?
Look at James, all clean shaven and handsome.
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic for now. Maybe not later, but so far we're good.
Oh my God, I'm surprised he didn't break his camera.
Oh, I got you a present there, Herbeck. Let me go get it.
Uh-oh, Dad, you better be ready.
Yeah, I know.
And hair bag, I'm sure James wants his stash back. He's really mad about it.
Hey, James,
He wants
Denise
his
said
what
hey.
back?
How's it going, Denise?
Mouse?
Last night when he came in, remember, he said hello to everybody except for Hairbag because you stole all his stash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Hairbag was there. He went to make dinner, right?
Yeah, I did. Honestly, I honestly didn't think you guys would have been on that late last night.
We had a lot of fun. It was Wednesday.
good.
Wednesdays are open, so we took it. But I've said I wanted to start doing a lot more lives, and I am. I'm going to start doing a lot more lives, more than just
Good.
Thursday.
Good.
Oh, sweet girl. Good morning.
She's fighting her sleep.
Oh.
That's what she's doing. She's fighting her sleep big time.
Bless her heart. Did we all practice getting our sunlight while we still had it?
I tried, Mouse. I tried.
I got enough sunlight because the top part of me is tan and then the bottom part of me is white as heck.
So James is telling me we're going to have to move his chair out to the front yard in order for him to get sun.
Night Owl said she's been watching the stuff about the Diddy scandal, and on Netflix, I'm watching a series called The Terror.
Oh, in Army Vet, if you're out there, wow. I think he's calling my husband and talking behind my back. I really do. We had a conversation last night, and he was talking about the mayor of New York, remember?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
what his indictment was about and talking about it sealed. And you remember what Army Vet said? He said, "Oh, who else's indictment is sealed?" I kid you not, last night at 2 o'clock, when we laid down to get in bed, my husband rolls over at me and goes, "I think that was Diddy related." I was like, "Not you too."
Night Owl said that Army Vet's on his channel playing Call of Duty.
Somebody go tell him, get over here.
And
Get off
Night
that
Owl
little
also
game.
He has
said
his
he was
chat
out
turned.
there, but it's cloudy and gloomy as
What was that,
fruitcake.
James?
I said Army Vet has
What'd
his
you say,
chat
James?
turned on. Well, let me talk. I'll let you know what I'm saying. I said Army Vet has his chat turned off. You can't write in the comments.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just sitting there playing with himself. No, he's playing that game by himself.
Yeah.
Denise said she is always 5 shades of white. So I guess she's not getting much.
I know how to get him.
Hello, BJ. How are you this morning?
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah,
James. I'm waiting for you to say something.
I didn't know there was an actual BJ in chat.
It's BJ's Misadventures.
Hello, BJs.
Wow.
We're doing great, thank you. Denise
My
said she
sister-
doesn't sunburn nor tan. Night Owl does tan. Oh, there's every name under the sun out there, James.
Hello, BJ. I am going to step back over here. BJ, I am going to give you a temporary rinse. With this rinse, because this is Coffee Club and we do networking, this allows you to click on other people in chat, check out their channel, sub up if you'd like. And other people can click on yours and sub up to you. So y'all go check out BJ's Misadventure, sorry. Not enough coffee. I know it's late.
Wow, that's crazy, Denise. You didn't even get a little bit of burn from the sun tanning booths?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. No, don't bake like a French fry, Night Owl. I wanted us to be able to say that we had that one moment that we can look back on when it gets really cold this summer and go, that was a nice time in the season and I enjoyed it.
You mean this winter, right?
Yeah, this winter, but yeah, sorry. Oh, I need more coffee.
I guess.
Sound like my dad when he doesn't have enough coffee.
Because now that we have, like I said, practiced carving out just a small spot in our day, I want us to hold on to that because that's going to come in later on in what we're doing. But for right now, we're going to switch this over. And on this season of change part, we're going to start talking about making lists. And, just going back to the old to-do list. But make it not just for chores.
Hello, Wanda E. Good morning. BJ's Misadventure. James just subbed up.
Good. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Hello, Wanda E.
She said, thank you. You'll get yours afterwards, James. I can't get over looking at you, James. You look so goddamn young.
I know it's a
I
different,
know, right?
Because in the next part, we're going to start dealing with lists of things we need or need to do and things we want and want to do. So be thinking about those things because we're going to start making lists of them. Whether you finish the list or not, that's what we're going to work on because there are going to be some days. Everybody has good days and bad days. And on those bad days, you're going to have a list and you're not going to finish it. And that's going to be okay. Good morning, Jenica.
Janica, good morning.
How are you this morning, dear? I love her freaking dance she did last year and filmed it of her and dressed up as a witch, and it's called the Witch's Dance. Awesome.
Yes, Jenica. Yes, that's
did a
right.
good
She
job.
does. She'll do one again this year, she said.
I can't wait.
It's so cute.
It is. It's great. She did a fantastic job. I liked her costume, everything.
Yes, and it was cute. It was fun. It wasn't creepy or anything like that. It was really cute. That's what I love about our community is it's so diverse. There's artists and music and everything. And James.
I will be right back. I'm going to go grab some coffee.
Okay.
James Misadventures
I
said
had to live up to what my daughter said.
I know.
Sounds like my dad.
you're in her
have
old
enough
area code.
I know. I saw.
I guess she's from Canada. And Night Owl said Fox News did a wonderful interview with
Melania.
With Melania.
James, BJ says you are in his old area code.
Thanks, Mel.
I said, I guess she's from Canada.
Love our Canadians.
I already heard that one, but thanks for letting me know again.
Okay.
Mouse, you okay?
Probably not. I'm so tired.
She had a little bit too much Bailey's in her coffee.
Oh.
In
Is
fact,
it Galleys or is it moonshine?
y'all hold this and I'm going to go get a refill and see if that helps.
A little bit of both. A shot of moonshine and some Bailey's.
Hey, Night Owl, are you still doing coffee on Tuesdays?
So what kind of coffee do you guys drink?
I drink Starbucks cold brew.
I don't like, very rare occasions I will drink coffee, but I mostly drink tea. And I prefer either hot or cold tea, depending on what I am feeling.
Yo, Seagull. What's up, Seagull?
He's actually sipping on coffee this morning, believe it or not. Janica only drinks black coffee. I remember her saying that last time. Because I was going to tell everybody that's new here to sub up to your coffee club on Tuesdays. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Denise. Yeah, I usually just do milk and coffee. That's it. No sugar.
Mm-hmm. Now, BJ's Misadventures said no coffee or any kind of hot drinks for this dude.
Now that's okay. Drink what you drink in the morning. Whatever it is, you sit down, take a moment, and get ready for your day. Whatever that drink is allowed. Water, bourbon, I don't care.
I started to read Night Owl's comment. I used to do an old lady, and then I looked away a second and I said, hey, old lady's hair, and she drank black coffee with 2 sugars. Oh, she's like you, Mouse. She drinks her coffee with 3 sugars and cream.
I lost count on my sugars. I don't know how many sugars I technically use.
We'll just say 3.
I just pour sugar till I hit that spot.
Good morning, Classy. I know, Night Owl. I turned my head a second and I went back to the comics. I said, what?
Hey, Dragon Classy, how are you?
Sorry, Mouse. I love doing this.
I know. Go ahead. I forget.
It's okay. Night Owl, is that picture of who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Who is it?
Melania.
Oh, she put that one up. I'm used to seeing the owl. See, I ain't even paying attention.
Good morning, Dragon Classy.
There is the iris to our coffee club. Good morning, Seagull. It's good to see you.
Hey, Seagull.
A little behind there, Dad, aren't you?
I don't know.
Now,
am
Seagull's actually just drinking coffee this morning, believe it or not.
Wow. Good job, Seagull. Jenica says, I love the monotone Mickey. Yeah, that's the Hurricane Mickey.
That's cool. Wanda said she just got her large specialty coffee made now, so she must be out for coffee. Night Owl said she was busting Buddy's balls one day and forgot to change it, so she's keeping it until rub it in, Night Owl.
I forgot who I chose. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's who I chose. Elon.
Janica like Steamboat Willie. I'll do the news reports. You just
There
talk.
you go. I do too, but did y'all know that Steamboat Willie is now public domain? We can use Mickey as long as it's basically not the color version, the black and white version that has to do with the color scheme of his shorts and the yellow shoes. That is the one that's still trademarked. But this Mickey, which is considered part of the Steamboat Willie, all the black and white is now public domain.
Nice. Siegel said, hey, chicks everywhere. He's so freaking funny. He doesn't even know it.
Who is Steamboat Willie? That was the first Mickey Mouse cartoon that Walter Disney drew. Here, let me see if I can.
Denise said I need to stop making my jokes come to life.
Let's see.
Hello, Wanda.
Yeah, talking about that Steamboat Willie, apparently they're making a horror movie about him.
Really?
Probably everybody's going to be playing with it. Everybody. But I've got a little sort of Steamboat Willie we can look at.
Hairbag, there's a question for you up on the screen, love.
Yeah, I see that. Yes, that's the 420 after my name. I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm just saying.
This guy. What was that? Oh, okay.
Yo, isn't that actually Pluto now? I'm trying to figure this out.
Story my last.
Sounds like the washboard saying, I can't, I can't, I can't. trying to choose out that potato. There'll be no potato. Siegel said this is like watching a Sunday religious preacher. Hey, Gigi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gigi.
How we doing?
Watching Mickey Mouse.
Well, I thought it was going to be over with by the time I got up here, but I was in the house and it was on, and I thought, okay, by the time I get my coffee and get out to the car, they'll be done watching cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
But
Janica
you weren't.
said, think about back in the day, all the overlays and imagination it took to make that cartoon all
by hand,
drawn.
drawing every second of it and flipping through it
Yep.
like a book.
Mouse, will you make sure that my echo canceling shit or background noise or whatever is off?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Who was telling me the other day about Dark Shadows on Amazon Prime?
Somebody was. Who was that? That was on my show, wasn't it? Or was it
Yeah,
on
I'm
Mouse?
excited because I'm going to start it this afternoon.
Michka.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
Thank you.
true, Denise. Our cartoons were a lot meaner. A lot.
Yes, it kept us humble.
Yes, it told us that we could watch a cartoon and understand that there was consequences to stupid.
It told us,
Yes.
it said, fuck around and find out. That's what it
Yeah,
said.
that's what our cartoons told
That's
us.
actually what that is. The main subliminal message behind Roadrunner. Beep beep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is funny.
they were real. Our cartoons were mean.
Look at James over there looking all spiffy again.
Does
Look
he
at
look like
it.
a baby?
I know it.
I didn't mean it in a bad way, James. I meant it in a complimentary way.
That's right. We're getting you a binky.
Slap Gigi around. Go ahead, Mouse. Go ahead, James. I'm delirious.
Cartoons did educate us. That is true.
Yes, Siegel
In the right way.
said, beep beep.
Not in the today Disney way.
You know how they say that these new cell phones are smartphones?
Uh-huh.
You know how they say, okay, well, I normally like if I go on a StreamYard and I can cam up no problem. But for some reason, when I try to cam up on my phone and for StreamYard, it tells me, yeah, no. I think it's smart. I think it knows, bitch, you ugly. We ain't putting you on there. You just need to cam down. Go ahead. Let them hear you talk, but they can't see you. Because it will not let me, it refuses to let me cam up. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, maybe you just look better than I do today, and AI knows it, okay?
Well, I did get up and I got makeup and everything. I took my shower, got all my shit done because I knew I had the granddaughter and the grandson today. So usually on those days, it's like, you know, I'm running amok. So
Janica said smoking was cool in those cartoons back in the day.
that's right. That's why we all did it.
And Hairbag said, don't forget the ads too.
You know, I forced myself to smoke because when I first tried to smoke, I would gag and cough and all that, and I could never inhale. And I literally forced myself to inhale. And I mean, I got dizzy and sick for like the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 days before I finally mastered inhaling. You want to talk about now? I look at that and go, you were such a dumb shit. What's
Yeah,
nice
we all
is,
have.
well, what's nice is most of the kids will now go, yeah, that was stupid. What the hell? I mean, you got to force yourself to do it.
Well, back then it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either had to be like the Marlboro Man, or you didn't have the right friends because you didn't smoke the right cigarette.
Oh, that was what's his name? What's his name, Hairbag, that did the Marlboro on the horse? What the heck? Tom
I
Selleck.
don't know what his name was.
Tom Selleck.
Marlboro men were gorgeous back then. That's what we called all the construction workers standing up on roofs and building houses and shit. They were all Marlboro men.
Huh. Phone. Denise said she'll be right back. She's got a phony call.
A phony call. I'm gonna do
What
in this.
happened to James?
I don't know. He might come back. He may have accidentally. I got one more cartoon I want to show because it reminds me of somebody we all know.
Wait a minute. Janica said I'd walk a mile for a Camel cigarette. Remember them dumb commercials?
Yes.
Yeah. How about Benson and Hedges break?
Who?
The Benson and Hedges break. They'd always show the damn cigarette bent up or down, and the people would still light them.
And then after women burned their bras, they had those Eve cigarettes. Remember them? They're like 6 foot long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those were the best. They were little tiny ones.
Yeah, they were real thin.
Yep. It always made me think of Jimmy Buffett's. I wished I had the pencil thin mustache for some reason. It always reminded those cigarettes always reminded me of that. Would have matched.
Yeah.
All right.
These mushrooms make you feel better. Like
by Robert Shaw. And there.
Okay. This next one is because it cracks me up and it reminds me of somebody. When y'all watch it, y'all will all get it.
Rated by me, Sandra Bernhard.
I already know.
Oh, she is homely.
Once there was a really, really grumpy bug. His mommy said,
"You're really, really grumpy. Why don't you go out and play?"
So he did. Before long, he met 3 friendly flies.
"Hi, hi, hi,"
they said. And the grumpy bug said,
"Play with me."
The 3 friendly flies just looked at him.
"Play with me,"
he said again.
"Play with me."
But the 3 friendly flies flew away.
He's grumpy. Grumpy.
This made the grumpy bug very grumpy. Soon he met 2 little blue bugs.
"Play with me,"
said the grumpy bug. The 2 little blue bugs just looked at him.
"Play with me,"
he said again.
He's grumpy. "Play with me."
But the 2 little blue bugs ran away.
What's his problem? What's he so grumpy about?
This made the grumpy bug very, very grumpy. Then he met a big sleepy snail.
"Play with me,"
said the grumpy bug. The big sleepy snail just looked at him.
"Play with me,"
he said again.
"Play with me."
But the big sleepy snail hurried slowly away. This made the grumpy bug very, very, very grumpy. Then the grumpy bug was all alone. This made him so grumpy that he kicked and ran and yelled and hopped and grumped and splashed.
Seagull said, "Oh my God, I'm going mental."
And splashed again. Then he splashed and laughed, and he bounced on some mushrooms and laughed, and he slid down a tall blade of grass and laughed, and he laughed and he laughed and he laughed, all by himself. He was so busy laughing and splashing and bouncing and sliding and having fun that he didn't notice everybody else. When the grumpy bug saw them, he stopped. The others looked at him, and he looked at them. Then a little blue bug asked,
Can we play with you?
the grumpy bug looked at them some more, and then he said,
Uh-huh.
and so they did. This made the grumpy bug very, 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 very happy. The end.
All right, look, you're killing Seagull. He's losing it.
Play with me.
I'm never gonna look at an angry buddy anyway ever again.
I know, right?
That's my new code for buddies here. She probably should have told Katie K. She probably should have locked her door before we watched that cartoon. You know he's coming in raging mad any minute.
Tell him.
Tell him you learned that from a bug, you know.
Yeah. I'm
Play
sure
with
he's
me.
watching you right now.
Of course he is.
Play with me. Play with me.
Well, at least we know eventually it'll hit a happy ending.
Well, supposedly.
Everybody will be playing on the mushroom soon.
Is that all we need to do is send him mushrooms? Oh, hell.
I'll go buy some portobellos.
I'm not sure. I think you need to go look for some cow shit.
Oh, we're just kidding wherever you are.
Yes,
Outside
whoever,
smoking.
the commie tube, fucking whatever. We're all just joking. It's all just fun and games.
What was that phrase I was looking for? All is fair in love and war.
That's right.
Hey, Nikita, how the hell are you?
Nikita.
Hi, Nikita. Good morning.
Oh, I want to hold her.
It's okay, baby girl.
Little girl.
You want Nana.
Put the plug in.
Oh my goodness. He's so cute.
Oh, she just wanted to be picked up.
You know what it is? She's spoiled.
He's
Oh yeah,
not
very
spoiled.
spoiled.
You're
Old
back.
enough to be
You,
spoiled. She's not old enough to be spoiled.
you haven't
Are
even
you
held her
kidding
yet.
me? She'll put her down, and that's the first thing she'll do is start fussing, not a tear out of her eye.
Of course, that's what babies do.
They get bored. You lay around doing nothing all day. Oh, wait.
He does.
Oh, funny.
Well, we're doing that now, and it's not so bad.
That's right. You can wipe your own ass. She can't even do that. So she just
Okay,
has to
that's
sit and
fair.
wait for somebody to
That's
come do it
fair.
for her.
That's fair. And I have figured out how to shovel food in my own mouth. So
There's that. As long as it's sprinkled with sugar, you know, anyway, right?
yeah, just bring me the sugar bag, damn it.
That's right. Fuck your ass. Just give me the sugar bag. Poke a hole in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll just funnel that. Let's put it into a
That's
pet.
right.
Put it into those pet water things.
No, those pixie stick straws.
There you go.
Wanda said she needs a tummy rub.
She might.
Well, I'm patting her back, trying to see if she's got a burp in there. Usually, sometimes, well, most of the time, she's got an air bubble and she can't get it out.
Yeah.
With my grandson, sometimes it was so hard to get him out, so I'd lay him on his back and we'd do the thing with his legs. And I'm telling you what, you just pushed up on his legs, usually before too long, just grabbing both of them and going to the middle of his belly. Pretty soon he was farting up a storm.
Uh-huh.
Or burping, whichever came first.
Or flip them over onto your knees on their belly and kind of bounce. Oh God, the hourglass meant bouncing baby belly. Man.
All right, I'll be back.
Where are you going?
She's going to get her grandson. She got to the house to get him in the car.
They called school off here for 2 days. There ain't no school here till Monday.
Oh, Lord, you poor thing.
Why's that?
For the storms.
Oh,
One of these buses goes over a cliff, and it's, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not, remember, it's not like just flat roads here where it's just bardage if you miss the road. It's
Adios, muchachos.
devastating. They pulling you up off a 80-foot cliff.
Was that a burp, baby girl? No.
Thank you, Nikita. How are you, Nikita? How have you been?
You want to know something funny?
What?
Me and my fiance have tried to get her to sleep without her favorite onesie, and she was up until 11 at night, and she would not sleep without that sucker on. And as soon as I put that sucker on her, she was out.
Huh. Maybe she likes the way it feels on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not spoiled rotten, though.
Well, that's not spoiling them. I mean, aren't there things that you like?
Yeah, Dad.
Mr. 420?
Opening a business, so cool. What are you going to get into, Nikita?
Wait a minute. I'm saying buying a house. You're buying another house? Nikita.
And opening up a business. What kind of business are we doing?
Her and her son are opening up, am I allowed to say, Nikita? Oh, well. Opening up storage units in her area.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember her saying that.
Where are you looking for a house? Closer to your son?
Excuse me. I'll be right back with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Storage units. That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you downsizing your house there, Nikita?
I take advantage of the storage units. Like two of them are mine if I own them.
Yeah. Put a bed in one and a kitchen in the other.
I put some of this junk out of my house back into storage.
Good afternoon, Bruce. It's
Hey,
afternoon, right?
Bruce.
Is
Hey,
it afternoon?
Bruce.
It is here.
Okay.
Good morning, Bruce. Good to see you. You gotten any of this weather, Bruce? Is it in your path?
Oh, nice, Nikita. Good for you. She bought one close to her son's house. It's going to be a rental.
Ah.
Spreading your wings there, Nikita. Good for you.
Hey, it's an investment. You know, it's future income.
Yep.
And in my mind, it's also something that usually everybody needs to have as a storage space. So it's a good investment, I think.
Both of them are. They have the rental house and the storage units. It's tricky owning rental property right now, just because of the way they're jacking up property taxes.
Yeah. Bruce said he's been gray for a couple of days, Mouse.
Good.
I bought it for $300. It's worth $420, so I got a good deal. Nice. Good for you.
Nikita. Yeah. Ours is one of those things. We know it's coming, just waiting on it to get here and get over, because we know that there's going to be damage to ours when it's over.
Mm.
Now you just kind of sit back and wait to see the damage.
Yeah. What's that song? Anticipation.
She bought it for $300,000. It's worth $420,000. So yeah, you got a good deal.
You already made a profit.
The only thing that scares me is that bill that Kamala is trying to pass about the equity of your home and paying taxes on. In other words, whatever your house is worth, what you could sell it for, whether you sell it or not, even if you're not selling it, and she wants to charge you the taxes on what you would make if you had sold that house that year. And she wants to do this every year. Even though you have not sold your home, she's going to tax you like you did.
25%. But then
I don't
somebody
see
corrected
that
me the
going
other day
through.
and said it's only on people with over $1 million.
No, I think
don't
that's going to be everybody. I think that's going to be every homeowner.
I don't
It's
think I
crazy.
don't see that going through.
They're
People
pushing
aren't
for
going
it
to
hard.
put up with that.
It looks like I better hurry up and sell just in case.
Well, I mean, we're all getting tired of being run out of our homes due to the
And that's what
expense
they're doing.
and
Yeah.
that tax dollars that they're wanting from us, they're demanding from us, is going to go overseas to give somebody else's arms. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. We lose our homes so some other country can have one
Go to
more
war.
tank, or one more helicopter, or
A
Hey, Nikita,
plane-loaded
did you
missile.
get your... Oh, it has 9 acres, Mouse. That's nice.
ooh, wow.
Hey, Nikita, did you ever get your fountain put in?
Oh, wow, Bruce. He says we have houses values assessed about every 6 months. That's twice a year, y'all. They're assessing your
No,
property.
6 years.
Oh,
Government
6
wants
years. Okay, you're right. 6 years. But still, every 6 years, they're changing the price of your property, which makes your taxes go up. And you're not trying to sell it. You're not trying to go anywhere.
Yeah, but Mouse, here, it seems that it's going up almost every year.
Ours is literally just driving around town all day, every day, every day.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. And nobody's stopping him. He's driving around putting a price on putting a value on our property that he knows nothing about, just
Nice,
to squeeze more tax dollars out of us. And there's no vote about it. He just walks up, signs a piece of paper, and boom, your taxes are higher. You have no rebuttal in it.
Well, that's one of the reasons why they are so insistent on you getting permits, because every time you get a permit, they jack up the value of your house.
Yep.
Well, I hope they give you a good quote, Nikita. So this way you could have a nice fountain put there. That's nice.
We're luckier in the county, in the country, than we are in the city. In the city, you actually have to have a permit to plant a garden in your yard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For the love of God.
Boy, talk about socialism.
You have to have a permit to add a fence around your property. To even rebuild your porch requires a permit in the city. It's crazy.
Yep.
Your own home, to do an improvement on your own home, you have to go file for a bunch of permits.
Yep.
Siegel said he needs the hair of the dog now.
That's my Siegel. I
Bruce
tell you,
says he pays double what the guy across the street who has a better house than him, but waterfront property is crazy right now. Yeah, it is.
yeah,
Insurance and taxes.
yeah, insurance too. Because people aren't aware when they, first time home buyers, they put an insurance policy on their home. That flood damage, you will learn, is not a part of a regular policy. It is actually an extra policy you have to purchase or they won't cover it.
Yep. Well, I know on the East Coast, if you're on the water, it's mandatory you have flood insurance.
Okay, BJ, I was so glad you're here. Thanks for chatting with us. Have a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day to have.
Cheers there, BJ. Have a good one.
Okay.
Have a good one, BJ. Thanks for coming in.
Nikki
What
said
was
she
that
paid
side,
cash.
Gutter? Yeah.
Wait, their name was BJ?
Yeah.
Yes, BJ's Misadventures.
Misadventures.
Yes, he's cool.
Oh. Just asking.
It's okay.
You must know a different one.
Bruce said it's not mandatory, I guess, where he is, because I know in Virginia Beach, if you're on water, it's mandatory you have flood insurance.
That's what I'm saying. When you purchase the home, they don't explain this stuff to you. And no, you don't have to have a flood policy per law, but if a hurricane comes in or if your home gets flooded, they won't cover it. They'll tell you it's not covered in the policy. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Good for you, Nikita. Oh, wait a minute. We missed a comment I was going to put up. Wanda said, and what about all the capital gains tax charges? I think she didn't hear you, Mouse, when you first said it. And then she must be drinking and walks away from the table. Not drinking alcohol, but...
Right. No, that is where they are going to tax us for what we could sell our house for. Go ahead and pay the taxes as if you made the transaction to pay the taxes on that transaction. But you didn't you didn't sell your house, but they're going to make you pay it anyway.
Yeah,
The taxes on what you would have sold your house for is what they're asking for us to pay now, along with property taxes. Actually, Siegel, as crazy as it sounds, you can do that now. In Tennessee, you can do that now.
Okay, Nikita.
Thank you,
Why he's
Popcorn.
never crying.
You can thank Popcorn Sutton for that.
Thank you, Popcorn.
But, everybody up here is really, they're less into the moonshine anymore, and they're more into the home brews, the beers.
Uh-huh.
Making craft beer.
They're trying to make their livers last just a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Moonshine's out. Craft beer is in.
Yeah. Everybody's making their own craft beer. It's all the rage. It's the new fad here in the area.
If they were going to make me
Let
drink
ask you
something,
Mouse.
If they're gonna make me
How
drink
does the
something, I
middle
would rather
class?
drink moonlight. I'd rather drink moonshine than frickin' beer.
Me too. Me too.
How does the middle class afford the capital gains tax?
We cannot. That's the
Well, now
problem.
we can. Thank
Right
you,
now,
Biden.
we're working. We're the ones working. We're the ones paying taxes for all that they're spending our tax dollars on, and
Well,
they're taxing us every step of the way on that money. Anything we're on, they're taxing.
but the illegals in Ukraine need it.
I know,
Understand?
right? Yeah, right. So to get my tags and to try legal, state of Tennessee has not one but two will taxes, and then you've got your original tax title
See,
and
guys?
license price. And what gets us is two wheel taxes they have put on us to get our registration to register our vehicles, but none of that money touches our roads. They can tax us to drive on the roads, but that money doesn't go to maintain the roads. It goes to pay the light bill at a college that they just built in town.
Oh my God.
Right? A college that wasn't even supposed to be ours. It's a state college. The state started building it and ran over their $1 million budget. So it was halfway done. So they turned around and flopped it on the town, and our taxes had to finish paying for that college and then to run the light bill. So all of us pay an extra $40 when we get our tags for that college. That shouldn't even be on the citizens. That should be on. It's a state college. The state wanted it there, not the city.
You know what gets me? Now, up here, they're building a new Buffalo Bills stadium. Just this week, they offered shares for $10,000 a piece to help finish building it because they ran out of money.
Oh my god.
See, to me, that's fair. That right there is the only fair way to do it. Like, if you want to help us build this community project, let it become a part of yours. You know what I mean? You're buying stock in it. You own part of it.
Right.
Versus finding out some wiggy bullshit tax and calling it something crazy.
The way I was looking at it, though, was the state, the Bills, they should have had enough money together to build it with no worries.
But yeah, the
But
middle class, we're stressed, Gigi.
Yep.
We're overworked, underpaid, broke, tired, and scared.
Yep. There's going to be a breaking point. At some point, there is going to be a breaking point for the people that are laid back and don't say a whole lot and just pay their bills and pay their taxes and go to work every day and do their shit and never ask for anything from the system. There's going to come a point where they're going to be like, you know what, we're done. We're done.
yeah.
Yep.
And when that happens, I'm telling you what, the government.
And that's where we're all at. So angry about the immigrants? Yes, we are. We're already stretched. We're already paying so much of our income outside of our family that you add more to our plate and we're upset. It's not even about humanity anymore. Stop putting humanity on us. We didn't ask these people to come here. They chose it.
Yep.
Oh.
You know, I remember back in the day when they told us that there would come a time when it would be basically you don't have to do good for yourself. You just do mediocre and everybody will get paid the same amount. And we're there.
That's what they want. That's what they want. And that's, the middle class is working their ass off. You're talking about both parents having to put a child in daycare. That's expensive. I mean, one income alone out of that couple is just paying for daycare.
Well, here it's $1,500 to have daycare for one kid for a month.
Oh my gosh.
How much?
So $1,500 a month.
That's crazy.
Yet another reason why my grandkids are not going to frickin' daycare.
The world is crying. We're not raising our kids anymore. No, we can't. Everybody is raising somebody else's kid because everybody has to go to work,
But it makes no sense. If you're going to work to fork out $1,500 for somebody else to raise your kid, stay home, raise your kids yourself. You might be out $500 a month, but why the hell would you pay somebody else to do it if it's going to cost you that much? And why the hell have kids if you're going to send them to a daycare?
Well, I
Don't
think
understand
there's a
it.
hell of a lot better things
No.
you could do with that $1,500.
That's right.
The theory is still first and foremost, pay the bills. I mean, that is part of taking care of your kids and your family is getting the bills paid. But the bills are so high, both mom and dad are scrambling to make ends meet. They're paying $1,500 a month for daycare that is unregulated anymore.
Yep.
You have no idea what's happening to your kid.
No.
And all you can tell yourself is I'm trying to do the best I can. So I start with number one, and that's pay the bills. That's how I take care of us. And they can't get past the first step. They can't get on to the second step because ends aren't being met anymore.
Yeah, Denise said she babysits for her grandbabies also, Gigi.
Yep. You have to. For one, nothing regarding the fiscal part of it, the money part of it has nothing to do with my decision, but that does help out my son and daughter-in-law and my daughter a lot is to take up that, but it's more because I don't trust those people out there to have anything to do with my grandkids.
Exactly.
Exactly. Denise said it would cost her son $4,300 for daycare.
See?
That's crazy.
Why would you send your wife to work if that's the deal? What? Just stay home. Unless you can, you got a grandparent, somebody that you can totally trust watching your kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's a lot. We forfeited a lot by me staying home until my kids were old enough to go to school. And that was 25 years ago. Or 30. Okay. We don't, years or nothing. Shut up.
Yeah.
Denise also said she has 5, but 4 live with her son and daughter-in-law. Yeah, I can see it costing that much money for daycare for all of those little children.
Graceland.
I know you can hear him, baby girl.
Hey, you.
Just stay home with her as long as you can, horse lover.
I am.
She needs you more than anybody else needs you.
Oh, did you have fun hitting mommy in the face? Nice.
The baby.
I need her.
Here, I'm gonna do something. Give me a second.
Watch the screen.
Oh, there she is.
Put her full screen, Mouse. We got to see her. Oh my goodness.
Hey, there's your grandpa. Hey.
Yeah, coffee cup. There's your granddaddy.
It's your grandpa.
Well, I don't have a picture of myself up. Well, I could do it another way.
Baby girl, look.
She is growing so fast. Oh my goodness.
Girl. Hi.
Hairbag kind of looks like Joey.
Joey who?
Yeah.
Joey Foster.
Oh. Little girls.
Oh my goodness, she is so pretty cute. Hi. You want to see the baby, Lou?
Sorry, guys, I need to shave, but I've been lazy.
Look at the
Hi,
baby.
little girls.
She's right there with her mama.
Hi. Hi, you. Oh, he's cute too, Gutters.
Hey, little man, what are you doing?
Hello.
Your hair's starting to really turn in the red family.
He likes the babies.
That's cool.
3 months, the 10th of October.
Wow. Gosh, it grows so fast.
They do too.
Your grandson is saying, "Is that my favorite flower?" Yes, it is.
He talks to Cat a lot.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna turn the cam off so he doesn't
Uh-oh.
dox us. But here, there you go. Here, you can hold it and talk to the baby.
Little Tweety.
Denise's youngest rugrat is 3, and her oldest grandchild is 12.
Wanda says she's a cutie, Jen. Her horse lover.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe just Taylor.
I swear he calls you G-Ma.
Aww.
Aw. Denise said that she showed my granddaughter. She said, pretty.
Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetie.
Siegel said, "Okay, I'm being cute out."
Oh, see her, look. Look at her. She's so
There she
cute.
is.
What a pretty baby.
Goofball.
I don't think she's paying attention.
Yeah.
You have a fun baby.
Hey, little man, we watching movies today?
Yeah, the new In and Out is out.
Oh,
It came out yesterday.
he loves singing, boy.
Yeah. It's amazing how well he can harmonize.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do y'all think of her?
She is
He's a
perfect.
keeper.
Yeah, I think we'll keep her. Yeah, I think we'll keep her.
She is
Somebody
perfect.
said something yesterday about her that really impressed me. She goes, if I don't like a kid, I'm not going to sit there and tell that kid that I like him.
Mhm.
And she
You'll
goes,
always notice.
Go ahead.
I'm the one that won't say if your baby's not cute, I won't tell you your baby's cute. I'll be like, oh, so precious, or something like that.
It
But if
was
your
you
baby's
then.
cute,
It was you then, Gutters.
oh, it might have been. But I am not one to say if the baby's not cute. I've run across some ugly babies before. It's like, oh Lord, what happened?
Boss
Well, it
Lover
impressed
Jonica
me
said
when I
she's
heard.
precious, and Dragon said she is so cute.
She is adorable.
I just need to see her, though, in person.
You do.
No,
FaceTime
I
each
see
other.
her on video chat. I can't get to her because I don't have a vehicle now.
Jump on the bus, Gus.
There is no bus, Gus.
Oh, well,
How
okay.
far away do you live from her, Hairback?
Can you
About
take
20,
a cab,
25
COD?
miles.
25 miles, and you have not seen that baby for 3 months?
Nope.
That's like a crime, I think.
Get on a bicycle.
God, when I do see her, I'm going to kiss her face all over.
Yeah, see, that would be about like putting you on a bicycle. You know he has lung problems. He would make it like 4 blocks and be out of breath. Bless his
No,
heart.
Mouse, I
Hell,
used to
I'd be
ride
lucky
10
if I
miles a
made it
day,
2
so that's not
blocks.
a big deal to me.
What you don't understand is there's a lot of hills and rural area I'd have to go through to get there.
Yeah, but your lungs would be in really great shape by the time you got there. You want this one?
No, they wouldn't. I'd be dead before I hit
It'd take
the
him a
top of
month
the
to work
first
up
hill.
to it.
Hello,
You're
loves.
always cute, Seagull. You're always adorable.
Ooh.
You're my favorite bird.
Seagull, you're precious, honey. You're precious.
No, that's what a mouse would say. What is it, mouse? God bless. What is it?
God bless your heart.
Yeah,
Bless your heart. Yeah, and sweet pea.
No, if she says bless your heart, she's lying to your face.
Mhm. Yeah, if I call you sweet pea,
50% of the time. Like I
if
still say it when I mean it, but I also say it the southern way too.
Bless your heart, sugar.
But when I
Hello,
go,
loves.
when I put a in front of it, that's when bless your heart. That's really southern.
Hello, loves.
Hey, Diamond, how are you this morning?
I'm all right. And horse lover, your daughter is so cute. I remember when my three were that little. No, I never put my kids in daycare.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Going in daycare, so.
Good morning, Dragon.
I didn't
Morning,
have
Harold.
I didn't have those kind of kids. The thought of putting my kids in daycare, I started adding up the damage that they would cost me at the daycares. I'm like, nope, nope, they can stay home and tear up
Nope.
my house.
Yep. Right.
Like people that leave their kids in the car. When the thought crossed my mind to leave my kid in the car, it was like imagining what a black bear would do to the inside of it if it got locked in. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, not my car. No. They'll
oh,
just
well now they say they're going to protect the kids. So they're going to put they're going to put on all the new rigs. They have a thing when you shut off your rig. If there's something in the back seat, it tells you there's something in the back seat because you might forget your kid. You won't forget your phone, but
yeah.
You know, that is so ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can forget a kid in a car.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Again, I didn't have
Exactly.
those
It makes
kids.
no sense.
The minute, and it was, I mean, when they were really little, it didn't bother them. But when they hit about the age, 18 months past, the minute you clicked that car seat closed,
Yeah.
it was the war was on. The war was on, and you still had to get to your destination while you were trying to not let your eardrums bust and to keep this squirming kid from climbing out while you're going down the road. So forget my kids in the car. No, I didn't have them kind of kids. I wasn't for they didn't let you forget they were in there.
Yeah. Yeah, Gutters, your grandson, he's so cute.
He is.
I know he's a
Thank
doll.
you.
You're
He's
welcome,
quite-
love.
Hair is getting way redder.
It is. It is. I think it will still be like a strawberry blonde color versus a real
Yeah.
red color, but
Yeah.
yeah. His mom's been mad though because his eyes have been going from blue to green and back and forth, and I'm like, I have a feeling they're going to end up blue, but she is really worried that they're going to go green on him. I'm like, so he'll still be good
You know
looking.
it'd be
I mean,
cool
Yeah.
if it
They
one
might go
turned
back
green
to
and
his
the other
childhood.
stayed green.
what's that, everybody?
I said it'd be cool if one stayed blue and the other stayed green.
No, we don't want no blue healers as for grandkids. Isn't that what blue healers do?
Yeah. So
But yep,
what's the difference if they're green or blue?
I think she just likes the blue eyes. Sean's got gorgeous blue eyes, so.
Oh.
Is that so, baby girl? Huh?
And she has green?
No, she has blue as well.
Oh.
But
Look
like
at him.
I had brown until, I don't know, like 20 years ago when they decided they were going to go hazel green, which I just call them shit green because that's kind of what they're like. It's like looking at baby shit green eyes.
Oh
But
my God.
Could have just called them spinach eyes. We would have got the message.
Yeah, my eyes have always been blue.
Mine
Denise says she
changed.
has
My
4
mother's
blue
was
eyes and 1
hazel.
brown.
Mine changed. When I was little, they were crystal blue, beautiful blue eyes. And the older I got, the more they turned towards a green, and then they
Yeah.
got a little bit of hazel flake in them.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel flake.
Because same thing our hair does, Mouse.
I'm
Right?
still learning about the hair, and those are bronze hairs. Shut your mouth. See, it's bronze. Like, it's bronze. It's better than gray. It's bronze. Like,
Wanda had twins. She said, Kenya,
yeah,
I had toys that they could only play with in the vehicle. Twins were tough in the truck.
yeah, yeah. That would have been. I don't know. Having twins would have been different. I sometimes wonder what that would have been like, because you don't really know unless you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're going to do?
Well, my mother always used to say it was my generation to have twins. Well, it never happened.
But I just,
Same we went with my sisters.
What?
I think I would have gone insane. I think my head would have exploded if I was doing two at once. I really
Yeah.
do. I think it would have been too much for me.
Denise, how did you get 5 eyes? I have 4 blue eyes and 1 brown.
She's talking about her 5 grandchildren.
know,
4
I
of them
was
have
being
blue
a
eyes and
smart
1 has
aleck.
brown eyes.
Oh my God, I was being a smart aleck.
We know.
She's a spider, hairbag. You just don't know it. They have like 1,000.
Right?
No, I'm sorry, Janice.
I'm sorry, guys, but I have to go. I have stuff I have to
Okay,
do.
hon.
All right,
I'll
honey.
talk to you later, hon.
Hey,
Have a great day.
love to you, sweetheart.
Much
Yeah,
love
I
to you.
Figured, it's none of you guys have seen her yet, so figured,
Oh, she's
show her a little.
a doll, honey. She's cute.
Yeah,
Enjoy
the only
every
thing I
minute
have
with
is
her you
show these
can.
pictures.
They
She'll
grow
be
up
3
way
months
too
the 10th
fast.
of next month.
Denise, that just comes with raising kids. Every time another kid comes, we grow another eye in the back of our head.
Mm,
Okay, I'm swapping over from my phone.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Damn phone calls.
Oh. Dang, that was fast.
Snip, snap. There you go.
uh-huh.
See, that's some of that time travel stuff.
Yep.
That
it
was
sure is.
Matrix. That was Matrix glitchy, Gunner.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
Mira's
sisters from another mister and my brother from another mother. I am going to, I think, lay down for an hour because then my grandson and my daughter will be here.
Okay.
You're gonna what?
My my grandson and my daughter are coming when he gets off the school bus. So I have an hour to take a nap because the hour and a half of sleep I got, which really wasn't even an hour and a half, I'm tired.
Jesus, I swear she gets older by the minute.
Yeah.
Listen, Gigi, this house was a party house last night. People doing live streams till 2:30 in the morning.
Whose fault was that?
Oh, it's just insane.
I plead the fifth.
Mm.
I can see you doing that, Mouse.
The Mouse's live stream was till 1. And then somebody else was doing a live stream, and I was just like, all I wanted to do was go to bed. That's all I wanted to do, is just go to sleep. And it was like virtually impossible.
Why? Were they noisy?
Oh God, he was yelling at somebody on his panel about politics, and I said, "Sweet Jesus!" And then, okay, after that, I ran to turn the Weather Channel on because I thought the storm was hitting last night, and it's actually going to be tonight.
It rained last night too.
Yeah, well, not like what's coming.
Not like it's coming though. Yeah.
Right. And Buddy said, you really need to talk to Mouse and tell her maybe she should get out of there. And I said, so then I was worried and I turned it on and sure the shit, there's Tennessee in such a color red I never saw before. I said, damn, it's going right through the West Coast, right through the western parts of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, straight to Tennessee.
Mouse, how long you live there?
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
Since 2009. So, yeah, almost 20 years.
Have you left because of a hurricane coming before?
Nope.
I don't think Mouse gonna leave if a hurricane comes.
No, well, here's the thing. If it hits Florida as a 5, I don't think Mouse has ever felt the
What we're gonna get is a bunch of tornado possibilities from it.
Yeah,
That's what they're worried about.
Yeah, I'll stick with my liberals and earthquakes. Thanks.
But no, up on this end, it'll turn into massive thunderstorms with high winds and increase the possibility of tornadoes.
Yes, because you're up high, right?
Yeah. Well, that's just what it does on land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no water surge. It's not, it's far away from the water, but we still have the high winds. Like I said, and it spurs a lot of tornadoes after these kind of hurricanes. So they're watching Georgia, they're watching the Carolinas, up here in Tennessee, that's what we're watching for in the after effect.
Hey,
Hello,
AMC.
AMC! Hello, darling. You enjoy your day too, best you can.
Yep.
AMC, I watched your video on the old man. Nice.
What is Soul of the South? What's up?
Well, by the way, Kathy, I watched that thing you sent me and I was like, oh my God, really, sis?
I just thought it was fucking oh, sorry, Mouse. It was just disgusting.
That shit you sent me. I was going,
yep.
What the?
Denise says, I went to North Carolina for Soul of the South. What is Soul of the South? What is that?
Make me want to make my windows or something.
Maybe music and food?
Well, let's go find out.
It's play me a song about something. Isn't that a song? Sure, it's a song.
Well, if you're sitting here singing it, I'm assuming it's a song.
Denise.
Make my window.
Because Tennessee.
It is a music festival, looks like, in Black Mountain.
But anyway, I thought I'd come up for a few minutes. I need to go make some lunch. It is noon.
I thought you're going back to cleaning.
Oh, God. I don't want... No. I've been cleaning for 2 days. I'm not even done. I don't even want to think about it right now.
Take a break.
I am. I'm
Enjoy
taking
some time
the day off.
Get back at it again tomorrow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it seems like it was a concert in sweet potato pie.
Yeah. Sweet potato pie and a sugar in my mouth.
But I'll be in chat, loves.
All right,
all right, honey. You have a great day. Thank you for coming.
Enjoy your
up.
lunch.
Oh, no
Love
problem.
you, honey.
All right. Much love to all of you. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I am going to drop down for a hot minute. If they end up canceling on me, Mouse, I'll be back. Ty!
Okay. Hey, Ty.
Hey, Ty.
I'm trying, Ty. We're just all it is sit and wait now. See how bad it gets. But yeah, they even canceled school till Monday.
Anything to have a day. Well, I understand why. Like you said, the winding roads, the mountains, the bus going off. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
No, but I will agree with you and push it. I remember when my kids were in school, and some of them days were like, this was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous,
Sounds
For
like
the
a good
silliest
time,
of
Denise.
reasons. I used to think the teachers were on strike and they were trying to whittle it down to only 4 days a week because there was a holiday every week or there was some reason they were out of school.
Well, now they have personal mental days.
Ugh. I'd just go back to homeschooling if you can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse, are you considered in the Smokies?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard that when people from up here have traveled through there, they say those roads at night are hard to follow because there's no lines or anything and it's pitch black.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no street lights or,
I'll check it out.
anything like that. And the
That
roads are
must have
very
been-
narrow.
That must have been the road that somebody else was on when they got lost in North Carolina.
I'm thinking so.
That's right. There's on that no lit road.
And he took a left turn at Albuquerque there.
That's right.
Oh, Mousy.
Somebody in the Pacific Northwest to get him out of hot water.
Yeah.
Mouse. Eric Adams was charged with fraud and accepting bribes. That's what he's charged with, allegedly.
Who's that?
Yep.
The mayor of New York.
Oh, yeah, I did see something.
Okay, well, what it said was he is accused of taking campaign funds from Turkey. But we call bullshit. I'm like, no, I'm not buying that.
Well, China did it for Biden. What the hell's the difference?
Oh, that was okay.
Mayor?
Was he the mayor? No, he was trying to be the president.
I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, it's so funny because last night when we all got off and we laid down to go to sleep, my husband is like, so that mayor thing in New York, it's P. Diddy related, I think. Yeah, I'm like, no, you do.
Dude, I heard that where, like, I heard the whole P. Diddy thing is going to take down all of Hollywood. That would be hilarious to me. I would love to see that.
Okay, Denise, I subscribed.
I think the underworld that those quote elites have created, it's going to crumble. It's time to crumble.
It is crumbling, I think.
You got to think this is, this kind of atmosphere has been going on since the 80s. And even the child stars that were our age back then have come out with stories and allegations and have been shut up.
Yeah.
And we know this. So we're all walking around acting like Hollywood ain't got that kind of undertone, and we all know it does. It's time to quit pretending it doesn't.
Well, just because they're actors doesn't mean they're perfect people either.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true. But it also, if just because you're trying to be an actor doesn't mean the sharks get to swarm.
That's true.
All right, who's eating on the panel?
I'm not eating. I'm straightening my hair. Can I not do that either?
Oh, it's none of the eating. Holy shit.
Hey, Gigi.
I get another iron.
You missed the spot.
I guess. Hey.
I'm playing.
Sound like that shit's frying your hair. Like crispy bacon.
Here, I'll let you watch. You know what the hell
I'm good.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I made her self-conscious and she really wants to know if she missed the spot. No, you didn't miss the spot. You're good. It's good. That looks good. There you go. That a girl. Good
What are you
job.
straightening your hair?
Yes,
Yep.
I was straightening it because I went out in the rain and it frizzed out on me. So
Oh,
now we're gonna do it again.
it's getting long.
Well, if I quit chopping on it, it'd get a hell of a lot longer. But I can't seem to leave it alone.
I think that's my problem. I've left it alone far too long. It's time to do something with it.
Well,
Well,
don't
now
get
we
me
all know
anywhere
how
near.
Gigi does her hair.
Oh yeah, either that or I use the brush one. But today it needed a little more. It needed some
Gigi, I got a
manhandling.
question for you.
Yeah.
Is it better to use a brush on your hair than it is a comb when you have long hair?
Well, it's easier because that comb will get stuck in there and pull.
Does.
More so than a brush.
But there's no difference though if you're using it other than pulling your hair out.
Right. There's no difference. The one thing is though, is you should always, especially if you have long hair, is start at the bottom and work up, which is one of my, I'm not very good at it. Like I'm all about starting here
Yeah.
and
I
right
know
to
that's
that.
because that's what moms did to us in the 80s. Like
Right.
they
There was
pulled
no,
our freaking
nobody
eyebrows
did
back
this
over our
shit.
head.
Nobody did this.
Right.
So
Nobody did that.
AMC said the way this hurricane is sucking up the moisture almost looks like it's being man-made. This doesn't look good coming at us, forming so fast. AMC, where are you at?
And you know it. We know they cloud seed. Yeah, we know that's a
That's
fact.
right.
That's a fact.
And Denise said she donates her hair every March.
Oh, I'd have no hair left. My hair don't grow that
It takes
fast.
longer than that to grow your hair to be able to donate it.
Well, some people's hair grows really fast. Mine does not.
Mine does.
Mine doesn't either. It used to, but it doesn't anymore.
I take this is my go-to. I'm trying to find some healthier ones, but for now, these are the ones that I take. Which you
Go
just
down to
Those
you know
are
what
ones that are rolled in sugar.
you know what makes it grow
No.
fast?
No.
ZZ. Go down
Is
to the tack store and get you
Tack.
some mane and tail like we used to do in the 80s. That shit really
Yes.
does work.
Yes. Yeah.
What's it called?
Mane and tail. It's a
It's a-
shampoo and conditioner.
hmm
Really?
They also have a spray, and it keeps the tangles out of your hair. It was
Yeah.
used for horses, but I
Yeah.
I used it on my daughter the whole time I ever did her hair. That's what I used.
I thought that's what conditioner was for.
Well,
Well-
it's actually formulated for the tail of a horse. You know,
Mhm.
for like show horses that you brush and keep beautiful and shiny. And it's really good for hair. We used it as kids.
Huh.
Yep.
I never
When our
heard
hair
of
got
that
when our hair
before.
got damaged from perms or that the crimpers or whatever, we would go get a bottle of it and use it, and it would repair the hair fantastically.
Exactly.
I'll just put your comments on chat, Denise, so they can see it. Her hair has never been dyed or any chemicals in it.
Oh hell! If I didn't have chemicals in my hair, I probably wouldn't have any hair left.
All right, here you go. This is for you 420s. Cow manure works well on hair. Look
Yeah,
what
look.
it does for mushrooms.
Look what it does for chapped lips.
Does it? I'm like, how would one know that?
Well, because if you put it on chapped lips, you won't lick your lips again. They won't get chapped again because you'll stop licking them.
Check that out. AMC says, in case nobody knows, Trump will be back in Butler October the 5th, and I will be there. Go, AMC.
Nice. You need
That's
to
not
really
far
push that,
from me.
AMC. You need to really push that. You need to push that big time for your channel. Like, get it out there.
Take us with you. Like,
Make up a
video-wise.
notification, and I will make sure to post that through Discord and on my channel as well.
I'm not far from there.
You should go, Hairback. No, you're going to see your granddaughter before you go there.
I wish I could. Oh, there you go.
Say hi.
Hello, little man. How are you?
Hello.
Do what?
He thinks he's talking and everybody can understand him.
Is that your daughter? Yeah. Yeah, little man, absolutely.
You're bringing up a good topic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm talking. He's like grabbing me, like, talk, Grandma, talk. Can you tell him? Can you sing for him? Can you sing Itsy Bitsy Spider? Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain. And what? No, he's like, I ain't gonna do it. He usually does the whole thing. No, you just want to play.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Can you hear Mouse?
Can you hear me?
Say hi,
Here,
Mouse.
let's see. Let
Say
me
hi,
put
Mouse.
something on the screen for him. Let me find it.
Look.
There it is.
Watch.
There
What's
you
his
go.
What are those? Are those mice? Do you see them? Look.
Hey, little man. They're saying hello to you. Do you see them? Yeah.
You see the mice? See, he thinks you can understand him.
Yeah.
You're so funny, dude.
Gigi, what's his name?
Lucas. We call him Lou.
Oh, okay. Hi, Lou. This is Hairbag.
Can you say hi, Hairbag? Say hi, Hairbag. No. He says no.
Oh, that's all right. I'm used to it.
Mouse says, bye-bye, little one.
He's going to tear everything down. What do you want? I think he wants something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He's a good-looking little boy.
Isn't he? He's adorable.
Yeah, he is.
AMC says, I have 4 granddaughters as of 2 days ago. I need a 10 grandson. I feel you, AMC. We had that same gamble trying to get a girl in the family. And my hard head wasn't going to give up till I got a girl. I got my girl. Hey, morning, Danica. Or good afternoon, depending on where you're sitting.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good
How are
afternoon,
you?
my love.
I'm good. It's just about almost hitting 1:30 around here.
That's what I got. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Mouse, you said you lived in Tennessee for how many years? 12?
Since
I think it averaged out
2009.
to 15.
Where were you actually from then?
I was born and raised in West Texas. And then we moved
Oh,
around to New Mexico. And then when I got married, I moved around some from Alabama and Mississippi.
uh-huh.
And then back here to Tennessee.
Wow. What was your favorite place to live out of all those places you mentioned?
Tennessee. That's when we stopped. I said, this is it. I'm home.
Really?
Yep.
You like the vibe of Tennessee, huh?
I loved it. He was actually from here. That's where he grew up
Oh,
and was living in Alabama when I met him.
huh.
And then when we got together, we kind of floated back between where I grew up and where he grew up. And
Mhm.
I liked this place best.
Oh. What you like is what you like.
It is. This is like this. This is my people. This is what I've always wanted. It's beautiful. It's
And
beautiful.
then you're a blessed woman. Really, truly, if you're happy where you are and you love the area and the nature around it, and consider yourself blessed.
Yeah. My
You know?
parents came up to see me one year they came in for graduation on one of the kids and
Yeah.
fell in love with it. So they came back that Christmas
Hmm.
and paid cash for a house before they left town. So they just went home and packed their stuff and came back.
Wow.
They were like, I get it. I get it. Yeah,
I've
we're
been,
doing this too.
I've been to Tennessee, Pigeon Forge,
Yeah.
that area, and then I took a trip up, up the mountainside there. Really smoky. My God, you guys got a lot of clouds in the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah. It can
But,
get pretty foggy.
oh yeah, but I saw some beautiful like double rainbows and stuff. It was like really nice there.
Yeah. The people are a lot different here
Oh
than
yeah.
what they are, out in West Texas and New Mexico and out in that area.
Mm.
It. I love the people. I love the atmosphere, and I
Well,
love
they're
the
a lot
scenery.
more friendly down there.
They are.
Well,
Everybody's
yeah,
really friendly.
yeah. Now I got to say, in Connecticut, you got to know the spots to go because there are friendly people and there are those that'll snub you.
Well, I mean, yeah,
And
kind of
I
stay
hate
out of
that
the
because
backwoods up here. You watch going way too off the highways here
I'm
because
I'm I'm too down to earth for that kind of crap.
yeah. But them people like that have been out there for generations, and I get it. When a newcomer comes up on their property, yeah, they want to know what they don't want to talk. They just want to know what you want. What do you want?
Yeah,
What do you
that's
want?
that's that's normal. I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't.
I'd be out on the porch with a rifle.
Yeah, when you don't get too many visitors, it's a big deal to them.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
do like it. I loved the schools.
Oh
I
yeah.
just loved everything about it.
Well, they're really sports oriented, aren't they? The
Um,
schools there.
I mean, I would say in Texas there was a
Well,
lot more football. I mean, in Texas, football is religion. So even in school, football is the loudest sport in all of athletics. Always has been. But
wow.
here in Tennessee, I think there are a lot of sports, but they all get more equal
Okay, they are.
attention. You
Yeah, it's
know,
kind of like in here in Connecticut. You got your Yukon Huskies, the basketball. You got the, New England Patriots. Oh,
yeah. There's
they, they,
there's basketball fans, there's race fans, there's baseball fans.
mhm.
So it's not
There's Kmart
everything's.
fans.
Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, I liked racing, short track racing. I
Oh,
used to
That
go
was
to,
Bristol
last
is.
week's then, huh? It was at Bristol.
I've seen a race at Bristol. It's an amazing racetrack. I
the
loved
way
it.
they had those cars go over the way those tracks are banked.
Uh huh.
When you're watching on TV, you can't imagine how steep that bank is. But when you're there, it's totally different ballgame.
Oh yeah, and to hear it and feel it, you know what I mean? That everything's
Yeah.
just vibrating.
See, I really don't enjoy watching it on TV, but I do like going and watching it live.
I loved watching it live. It's a lot more
Mhm.
fun. Way more fun.
Oh
And I
yeah,
don't
like
care
you
what
said, you
anybody
can
says.
feel those
Anybody who
cars going
says they
across
don't
the
watch
track.
racing for the crashers, they lie.
No, I mean I watch it for the sport. I get it. I understand it.
It depends on who's driving the vehicle. That's who I'm
But
looking at.
the reason we actually had gotten tickets to that race was because uh my favorite racer was Jeff Gordon. And this was gonna I'm not
Oh yeah,
yeah.
is he number 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was
Okay.
gonna be his last race at Bristol before he retired. So I'm like, it's now or never. I gotta go see it in person. It's now or never.
Damn, I'm surprised I
Hey,
remembered
Mouse.
Jeff
that.
Gordon. You're gonna go travel all the way down to go see Jeff Gordon. Oh wow.
I
Hey,
did, and had a
Mouse.
blast. Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah.
I was a Jeff Gordon fan. I even had a car phone of his.
Oh
When you
yeah,
picked up the car, the headlights, or when it would ring, the headlights would flash on and off. And then
yeah.
you'd pick it up and they'd stay on.
Oh, cool.
It was nice. I wish I never got rid of it. Well, I'd have probably lost it anyway when me and the old lady split up, so wouldn't have made a difference.
Ty says that
I'd like to
after
take a
college,
ride around the racetrack in Daytona.
Ty
I
says
know
after
that would be
college he worked a
fun.
season at Dollywood. Beautiful. It is a beautiful. It's beautiful. I told you. And it's
My daughter went to Dollywood. She got sick on the roller coaster there. She said it ruined her day.
You know what other track I'd like to do, Janica?
What's that?
Talladega.
Oh yeah, Talladega Raceway. Yeah.
I guess someone dropped.
Hello, we
Well,
lose.
hello there, Pink Bow.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, just fine. You know, no complaints. Just having a good
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, same here. I was just, I mean, learning about, I did some studies on some Kmart stores. I know that the largest Kmart store, the last full size Kmart store in New York City is going to be closing on October the 20th.
Oh, really? The last
Yep.
standing Kmart.
Yep.
I worked for
Wow.
Kmart at one point.
Yep. It's the last full size Kmart store in the U.S. and that will be closing next
Wow.
month.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, thank you for letting me know
Did
that.
you know that the daughter of Sam Walton owns Kmart?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
it's
doubt it.
interesting. When Sam Walton died and it split up between the kids, the boys took Sam's and Walmart, and somehow he had shares in Kmart or something, but the daughter took the Kmart's. I only know that because I
Wow.
used to work those quarter machine cranes,
Mhm.
and I had some that I had in Kmart way back in the 90s.
Oh,
And it
really?
was a big issue with our contract when all that happened because owners changed hands and all this, so all of our contracts had to be redone with Kmart stores.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because and that's what bugs me because I remember the Kmart store that I was a little sad when the last two remaining Kmart stores closed down and because when I was a kid it's like last Kmart store near me closed down on in 2012 in which and I was really disappointed in the other Kmart store where I used to live at that closed down in 2014 and so I was a little
Right.
disappointed because there was no more remaining Kmart stores in my area and plus my mom used to buy me clothes there like I used to volunteer and for Kmart as a kid I used to love going to
Oh
Kmart stores.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when ours closed down. I remember watching it, watching them all start closing down. I remember when ours did. We were sad. We loved
Yeah.
Kmart.
Yep. Yep.
But I
Well,
honestly,
I'm surprised half these stores are still standing with everybody ordering stuff online.
I know.
and
Really?
that was really mostly what cost Kmart.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
they had these games. Hey, Army Vet, they had this game app that they had connected to Kmart,
Uh-huh.
and it was connected to Shop My Way. I think is what that money saving thing is.
Okay.
But anyway, you could sit and play these games and earn points that you could turn into cash. And
Really?
I remember playing it. I played
Wow.
it for about a year and a half,
Well,
and I was winning all kinds of whatever you want to call them, points, bonus points that you could
yeah.
spend as cash and just
Yeah.
ordering stuff. I was making like
Mhm.
$50, $60 orders for free off the money I was winning off that app. But
Wow.
they were trying to get people to order online,
Mm.
and that didn't go so well. So they lost about a lot of money in that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Huh.
Yeah,
You know what I miss most of all as a kid growing up in my hometown was walking down what we called Bank Street, right? And there's a store there, and it was a five and dime store with the old wood floors, and I think there was an upstairs and a downstairs. And downstairs is where you'd find like the pots and pans and farm equipment, whatever it was. They had a little bit of
Yeah.
everything, and then upstairs you'd find the kids' toys. The embroidery. I remember the embroidery tablecloths and
Yeah.
couch, couch covers and stuff. I miss those days, You
Yeah.
could go into the toy bin and get a yo-yo for 10 cents or something like that. Yeah, those were good old days. I
Back
miss that,
when,
though. The old
what
five and
was it
dime.
we had before Kmart? Not what was it? TG&Y.
I remember we had T.W. Grant's. I worked for them when I was 16. Let's see, what other department stores? Oh, gee.
And what was it? Wins?
I remember there was a Stars.
We had like a dollar store before the dollar stores came out. It was like Wins or something like that. WINNS.
Woolworths?
I knew Winn Dixie, but I didn't know just
I think
Wynn's.
I don't remember what it was called. I know there was one in every town in West Texas.
Oh, wow.
But it was kind of like a nickel and dime store.
Yeah. Those were the fun stores to shop at.
Yeah, they had everything. And it was cheap.
Yeah, remember the jars of penny candy? I don't know if you guys had them, but
Oh
we did.
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a whole aisle and we would go up. I mean, we'd pack our shirts with those penny candies, right? Walk over to the counter and roll our shirts out, and the clerk would, and that's why we did it because the clerk would count them each individually,
Oh, yeah.
But
Yep.
she would, when she'd hand them back, it was one of those little bags like
Oh,
they gave
yeah.
our parents to put cigarettes in, and it's like that was so cool. We'd walk around with a big bag of candy.
I remember buying the atomic fireballs,
Oh yeah.
Mary Jane's,
Yes, those were good.
root beer barrels. And what the heck else was there? Oh, Jawbreakers.
Yeah.
Do you remember Jawbreakers?
Yeah, but we used to cheat and we used to take Daddy's hammer
Yep.
and put the jawbreaker in a plastic bag and beat it in pieces.
My sister used to take the atomic fireball and put it in water because it was too hot for her.
Wash off the cinnamon.
Boy, airbag, I'm sorry.
You got to remember this. You could take a quarter when we were kids
to
a store
and
come home with 3 of those little brown bags full of candy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember the candy necklaces?
Yeah.
The dots
and what
on
was
paper?
amazing is you got something like 5 or 6 pieces for a penny.
I think it was like every Memorial Day or 4th of July when we go to the parades, we were allowed to get a candy necklace. And what the heck else did we get? I don't know. I just remember the candy necklace.
Oh, in public, it had to be the candy cigarettes. We had to humiliate the parents.
Oh, I remember those. I used to love those things.
I did too.
Get that little puff of powdered sugar coming out of there.
Yeah.
And they had that little red end on the end. You'd lick and it
it's just so it looked like it was lit. Yep.
But they would buy them for us. Like, they were the ones that bought them. And then they would spend the entire time going, stop that. Stop that. That doesn't look right. Quit that.
That is true, Mouse.
Which just made us want to do it again. We were playing that game of reaction with Mom, and it got one, but she would still purchase them. Oh, the 2-foot. Oh, I know Pink will even remember those. The 2-foot plastic pixie sticks. It's that big long straw of powdered candy.
Oh, I can't candy. The candies were Reese's was one of my favorite growing up. Shit, I
What
would
was
still
your
eat that too.
favorite kind of candy?
I would say Reese's peanut butter cups. I would say, especially like the chocolate melted creamy peanut butter ones. Like those were delicious.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah.
I will still eat
Oh
those to this
wow,
day.
10
Like
would drop.
I remember when I was going through puberty, I would eat like let's say at least a half a pound of Reese's a day. And boy did I gain so much from eating those.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mouse. I'm having weather here.
Oh, it's okay. No problem, Jenica. Just glad you're back. You okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, when I was
Yeah.
yeah, when I and to be surprised that because I was always little. I was always underweight growing up. Like I was always small. Then when I hit puberty around 13, it's like shoot, I think I gained over 50 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah,
lucky though. Some others didn't get that.
I was like, yeah, the doctors were concerned because I was gaining way too much weight too fast.
I was always a chubby little kid. And then when I
Yeah, I
got to
was.
be, a teenager, I'd lose it, I'd gain it, I'd lose it, I'd gain it. Now I'm losing it and losing it.
Yeah,
I
so
lost
so
it.
Yeah, so throughout my high school years until even after I graduated, I was always like, I was always like, let's say a big kid. I was always overweight. So I mean, but when I was always small growing up, so technically speaking, I think the highest I have ever been was like 251. So I started losing weight. The doctor said, okay, well, he's gonna have to start losing weight, or else because they did some blood tests on me and they said that okay, well, if you don't lose the weight, you're gonna end up becoming a diabetic.
Yeah. Mm.
So I did not want to become a diabetic. So I was forced to like lose that weight. So yeah, I went from being 251 and now I'm like 128.
Wow, that's a lot of weight. That's a
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
weight loss,
yeah.
people.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, one of the things I'm a little disappointed is that I have a bunch of loose skin on my body parts.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
have a bunch of
Yep.
yeah, I have a bunch of loose skin on my thighs. I have a bunch of loose skin on my abdomen. I also
Yeah.
have it on my arms and the top of my shoulders.
Yeah, well, that happens from a severe weight loss like that, and there's
Yeah.
not much you can do about it except like I don't know. I don't know how you get your skin elasticity back. I wish
I don't
I
think
knew.
It's within the hydration process. It really is. It's taking in water. It's drinking your plenty of water to get that skin to malleable down. But
Mm.
I mean, a lot of people deal with that. They really do.
Oh yeah.
Um, and there's I think they've dealt with it in an array of ways. Some people just don't worry about it, and sometimes it
Yeah.
actually does repair itself, and sometimes it doesn't. So,
Yeah. And the only other way around that is plastic surgery if you can afford it.
yeah, exactly. That's the only way. And for me, like shoot, I do exercises and I do like sit ups and I do like push ups, but it
Hmm.
doesn't really do anything for my loose skin.
Hmm.
So technically speaking, it's like no matter what I do, it's not going to go away.
well,
Yeah.
remember, it's to deal with it. It's within the skin, not within the muscle or the organs or the tissue. It's the same kind of techniques that women use to repair stretch marks and those kind of moisturizing things. I think is how they kind of deal with it. If they go for a topical solution,
Mm.
cocoa butter, the things that women use to repair stretch marks because those are hard to repair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those too.
Right.
Yeah. It's just life, Pink Bow. I mean,
But understand the women body, we do that baby pouch. We get that baby pouch after kids. So it's the same thing. We deal with it. We wrap it up in a girdle or something.
Because when I looked at my papers, like my mom showed me the papers from like 2021. So like on the papers it said that the causes, it said that severe obesity, and the only reason it said severe obesity was due to taking in way too many calories.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
so technically speaking, I was eating like let's say over at least 4,000 calories or something a day. I took in way too many
Oh,
calories. Yeah.
yeah, that's a lot.
Mhm.
How many calories are you taking? Are you intaking
Well, I
daily?
mean, we say that's a lot, but if y'all have ever had a teenager in the house, especially, they can eat. Yeah, I mean, it's part of, they take that last growth spurt, and young men can eat. I mean, they do intake a lot normally.
You got a point there.
I've
I
done
think
it a couple of times.
I was
I've
thinking
put it
about
that
my
grocery
brothers, and
bill.
yeah, they all had healthy appetites, but they could eat and eat and not gain an ounce.
I think
That's me.
all but one of my kids, through the teenage years, there's one that stayed skinny, the youngest one, but the other three, through their early teen years, they fluctuated a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they got older, it fell back off or they took it off, whatever.
I couldn't believe how
That's
my
it.
brothers could eat so much and not gain any weight.
That was me,
Mm.
and it would make me mad.
I look at food and I don't even want to look at it anymore, unless it's lobster.
Oh, not good. That's good stuff.
They had high metabolisms, Janica.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, all
we
three
do
of
as
them did.
kids. We
Yeah.
do
Yep.
naturally as kids, and then when we start, changing into adults, it starts slowing down.
Oh, baby, does it slow down?
Yeah. Wait till you're our age, Pink. It slows down.
Yeah, because they said that the metabolism for people my age is like like shoot you can like I was able one of the things they said that one of the reasons why I lost all that so much all that weight because had to do with genetics like being a young person.
Yeah,
But but as you get older, that's going to be a lot harder. You're not going to be able to lose the weight as fast. Like it's going to like they said that. So you
yeah,
be grateful while you're young because when you get older, the whole metabolism things it said that it's going to slow down, which means it's going to make harder to lose weight.
Oh, that's true.
exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. And yeah, it does. I've
But
been
me,
able to put on a little bit for the first time ever, when started creeping up the back into 40, Then
Hmm.
my little baby poods came back and a little chub on the arms, and I'm like, yeah, finally. Because I've always just been, I mean, my metabolism has always just been really high, and I've always been really small. But I didn't eat a lot. I wasn't a big eater. I was a very picky eater. So there wasn't
Oh,
a lot of
I used to love to eat mouse. Oh my god.
if you
Me
gave me
too.
what I wanted to eat, I would sit there and eat it. But,
Yeah.
I had those, we had boomer parents, and it was still,
Yep.
we're going to cook we're going to cook what we cook, and you find something to eat or you don't.
That's right. And you sat there and ate it, and if you didn't like it, you then leave it
Yeah.
in the refrigerator, and you can eat it tomorrow.
Well, my parents, they weren't so big on, oh, you're going to finish your plate kind of thing.
Hmm.
But so they kind of bent it into a rule. If you're not going to eat it, don't put it on your plate. And I can
Well,
handle that.
yeah,
So that got
well,
me
that
out
makes
of
sense.
the issues of I don't like this and that.
Hmm. That's why I never let anybody fix me a plate on Thanksgiving, because we
Right.
usually do a buffet style.
Yeah, that's the way we
Yeah.
were. Everybody were kind of responsible for what you want on your plate.
That's it. Yep.
But if
And
you
with
put it
me,
on your
about the
plate,
time somebody put a freaking dab of squash on my plate, that plate would go flying.
You don't like
Uh,
squash?
oh,
fit,
I can't stand it. I can't stand pumpkin pie. Anything that has to do with squash, I don't like.
ooh, I love squash.
Oh wow. Hey, there's a big
when I was
treasure
younger,
hunt going on in Connecticut, and in northwestern Connecticut, Massachusetts.
What is it?
It's a big treasure hunt.
Ooh,
Oh,
It's going on. Somebody did this. It's going on in Connecticut and Massachusetts, but at the northwestern part, right? So
Okay.
if you go out looking for it and you find it, they've taken a picture of it exactly where it is, but you won't know unless you go out looking for it. And if you find it, I think it's worth $26,000.
Wow.
Ooh,
No, I've never played any outside sports growing up. No,
I
unless I was
did.
like, when I was in school, when we played like little recess, and we go outside and play like ball and kickball and things like that. But other than that, nope, never played outside sports.
I think the only thing I didn't play was soccer. Didn't really care for soccer. We did softball. We did basketball. Um, the track and all, I mean, all the school sports. But
Yeah.
we were in a small town
Yeah,
in Texas. We didn't really have a whole lot to choose from. Like outside was baseball, sometimes
I used
basketball.
to play tennis.
Tennis was an outside sport, but I didn't play that.
I don't know if that counts.
That was like an old people sport, and that was uncool when we were in school.
I didn't start playing tennis until I was like in my late 20s. But it was fun. I played racquetball too.
You know
We
what's
would do
weird?
stuff like that for fun, nothing like on
Yeah.
the league or anything.
Oh, I didn't do it as for, as challenges or anything like that. We just did it for the sport of it, just for fun.
But in our neighborhood growing up, we had a local park in the very center of it, and it was just clockwork. On Saturdays, there was a football game or maybe a basketball game going on at that park with all, and if
Oh,
you
wow.
lived in the neighborhood, you were invited.
I used to love to play field hockey. Remember, I took one girl down with that hockey stick one time.
Ooh.
Well, she had pushed me down a flight of stairs, so I figured I'd get her back. And we'd have, PE every morning. We always had it in the morning, so the grass was nice and wet and dewy. And I got her back with the hockey stick. I just put it under her foot, and boom, down she went. And that's how you like me now.
Denise said that, let me go back. Denise says, I was 40 when I hit 100 pounds and kept it on and kept it on. I'm a tall palm tree. I'm a buck 20 now. My thyroid glands were crushed when I was young. Oh, how does that
Oh,
happen?
geez, Denise.
How does that happen?
I have no clue. But
Well, I
geez,
guess, injury, I guess, can
yeah.
crush any part of the body. That's fair, but oh, man.
Mm.
Car accident, maybe?
Could be. She says badminton was her favorite sport. Oh, yeah, I remember having to do that weird stuff in PE.
Oh, I liked badminton. Except my arm would shake after a while. When I let go of the racket, we'd be playing right for hours. Then you let go of that racket and your hands start shaking. Woo!
Oh, my gosh.
That's
I'm so
called
sorry, Denise.
Oh, wow.
Man. Daggone. Oh, dude, now it makes me wonder if I should go get my checked. Like,
Get your what checked?
I didn't know that was a thing, that you could crush your
Your
gland.
thyroid?
Yeah.
Nah, I never heard of it. You airbag?
Well, she said she was, what, 4, and
no.
she had to learn to re-walk and crawl.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
God.
Man, I'm so
Wow.
sorry. Daggone. I
So
was
who's
thinking back
everyone's
to
favorite?
our generation that a lot of us, none of us ever got tossed out of a car. I'll say that, but we were 80s kids. There was I opened the door too early and took a tumble kind of stuff going on. Remember remember doing that once. Thank
Ever
God Mom
get,
was quick. Thank
ever
God
get
Mom was
your hand
quick.
slammed in the car door, Mouse?
Well, she was rolling up, and I was young and wasn't really thinking, and I went to sling that car door open before she got pulled into the driveway, and went to step out, not think, like a kid. And she'd have reached over and grabbed the back of my shirt about the time I thought, "Oh God, what am I doing?"
Oh my God, Denise, was it your parents that did that?
Mm.
Maybe she don't want to get into it.
Bloody raining here.
Well, there was a girl in the neighborhood that she had took off from her driveway and had her kid in the car, and the door wasn't shut all the way. So when she backed out and turned, it
Yeah.
flung that door open and flung that little boy out. Oh,
Oh,
she got in all kinds of trouble for that.
jeez.
That was in the
You
days before we had to wear seatbelts.
ever banged your head getting into the car?
Oh yes, that feels awesome, don't it?
Every time.
You ever open the door and whacked your eye with it, like just black your eye?
No,
I
but you
haven't
know
gotten
what I
that far
did
yet.
do? You know what I did do? I
What?
walked into a broken off pine branch with my eye.
Ooh,
Out.
I was surprised I wasn't blind or had my eyeball punctured. I'll
She
tell you
says
what, that shit hurt.
I'll bet.
Denise is her mom, but she wasn't raised with her, I'd say.
Wow.
Mm,
So who's
doggone.
everyone's favorite actor?
Oh boy.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh God.
That's mine, yeah.
Favorite actor.
I don't know what it is about Matthew, but it doesn't matter what role he does, he can still look good.
Who's
My
that?
my favorite. I like the older actors. My favorite male actor is Clint Eastwood, and my favorite female actor, and I mean actress, is Eva Marie Saint, which she is the oldest living and early surviving Academy Award winner, and she's one of the last surviving Hollywood stars of the golden age Hollywood cinema.
Right.
She
Cool.
only lives a town away from me.
Eva.
You know who I like?
I've seen her mansion. Yeah.
My favorite actor is Sam Elliott.
Hmm.
Beef, it's what's for dinner.
I don't know if I have a favorite actor. I really don't. There's so many of them out there that are good. I mean, all the Marvel actors are good. I mean,
Yeah, they are. I got to give you that one.
Yeah,
I mean, each
that
one of their
one's a now
characters is
issue.
like,
That
what's
is a
that?
now issue, Denise, right now. That is seriously a now issue. I cannot roll my window down right now going down the road because my hair is too long. That's what happens when I roll it back up. That's
I like
funny.
the part.
It hurts
I like the
too.
crazy like the older black and white I mean actors like shoot. They can win an Academy Award, but here's the thing though: they can be like in their early 30s, but still look like they're in their early 20s. But whereas nowadays, people actually look their age. Like if you look at some of these people in their 30s, they look like they're actually in their actual 30s. Sometimes they even look older than what they are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And remember, when your face is your career, you invest in it. You know what I mean?
That's true. I'll tell you two of my favorite actors. One would be Donald Sutherland. Now he could do a lot of characters, so he was pretty
Yeah.
good. And the other one, Anthony Hopkins.
Okay.
Anthony Hopkins, he's awesome. No, he is, right?
I'll tell you what, I cannot argue with that one.
I mean,
I mean
that's
that man can portray a plethora of characters. That's what I look for in an
Yes.
actor. If they can make their
Yes.
character absolutely believable, then you're a good actor. And
he's.
Anthony Hopkins, he's got that talent.
We didn't have an election. I know.
I like action movies, so for that genre, I would have to say Keanu Reeves and oh Jesus, he's that Australian actor.
Mel Gibson,
No.
Taika Waititi.
I just
Crocodile
had his name in my head too. Boy, this sucks.
Crocodile Dundee.
Jason Statham.
I'm not sure who he is. What
Oh,
character did he
he's an
play?
action. He's an action actor. He does like movies that involve like being in a secret service, or he's an assassin,
Oh,
or
kind of like a Liam Neeson type character.
yeah. No, he's good too.
I like Liam Neeson. Yes.
Yeah.
Rad Man. Let's see. Actually, he's English. Is known for portraying characters in various action thriller films who are typically tough, gritty, or violent. Films during the 2000s. There's a list of his films. Let's see. The Expendables, Crank. Here, I'll get an image of him. Hold on. So we can see who he is.
Remember back in the 40s and 50s, the old gangster shows,
Yeah.
the old movies, you know, Edward G. Robinson. And
Oh, you hurt my brother. Now I'm gonna hurt you.
This guy?
I don't know why I don't
Which
recognize
one?
him.
Yep, that's him.
I
That's
recognize him.
Jason Statham.
Oh.
Very good actor.
That business.
He kind of looks like he kind of has a resemblance to Bruce Willis. He kind of looks a little. He kind of looks a little like.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that.
Actually, I think this weekend my daughter's going to the New York City Comic Con.
Hey, Weston.
And she's going to the panel of that. Christ, some of you people will know it. That show of the Irish time travelers. The heck is it?
All right, West, I'll give you a blue rinse. The reason for that, it may stay temporary, but when we do Coffee Club, everybody gets a temporary rinse so that you can check out each other in chat, check out their channels and sub up to each other, and they can check out your channel and sub up to you without everybody getting confused with a bunch of links. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
You ever been to a Comic Con?
No.
They're a lot of fun, actually. You see all these people dressed up, and I mean, some of the vendors, the leather work they do, like for like Game of Thrones, they had that kind of stuff. You know, it depends on what movies are big at the time. You can go and talk to the people on the panels, or just listen to them. Basically, you know, they'll hand the microphone around the audience. You can ask a question. Somebody up there will answer you.
Yeah.
You ever been to a Rocky Horror Show?
Oh God, no! I'm a little young for that. I'm a little younger than you. Really? No.
I've been to a couple of them. They're a lot of fun, really.
I I think at the age I was, that going on was a little shocking. It was like, oh my god! I'm like,
Have you ever been to Kakamukuku?
where's that at?
It's a festival where they sell like designs like fashion clothing from like let's say the early 1900s and in between the 1920s, like the really old fashionable designs.
Huh.
No,
Never heard of it.
that sounds cool though.
Yeah.
The only thing like that
Yeah, they
I've
call it.
ever been
I don't
to.
know why they call it that. They call it the Kakamukuku Festival.
Huh. I think the only thing even remotely close to anything like that I've been to is Hazard Fest that they hold here in Tennessee. And it is like a reunion of old movie stars, and it's centered around the Dukes of Hazards.
Oh,
Hazard
wow.
Fest. Yeah. They bring in wrestlers. They're starting to bring in more and more YouTubers, though.
That's
The
cool.
really popular comedian YouTubers, and then they hold concerts and bring some of the musicians in.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of fun, but they have the whole crew from Dukes of Hazards out there signing autographs and meet and
Uh-huh.
greets and whatnot. It's a lot of fun.
I bet.
But that's that's the coolest thing I've remotely done. Like that's about it.
They do a lot of bluegrass.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
there's always something happening. On a small scale
Mm-hmm.
in a park, a town
Okay.
parking lots.
Yep.
Somebody's always got something going on up here.
Well, that's cool.
I like that name. I just find it funny. Kakamukuku.
I love the way it sounds. So it's like fabric and stuff like that for fashion.
It's it's more it's more like it's more like they sell like very old clothing design, old clothing dresses, like
So like
something like you
vintage.
see that like something like designs like something you will see like in a fashionable designs like something like that's very old, like something like you see like in
Like something Greta
For
Garbo
example,
would
like
wear.
like red Rubens, like something like the old Queen Mother, like the Queen Mother used to wear.
Like the old
Oh,
Victorian dresses and stuff like that. The big petticoats and
that would be more the 1800s,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Maybe
Um,
early 1900s. I mean, it was still weird.
Oh, yeah, but they
Yeah,
weren't
but
as
they
full.
still sell those even till this day.
Oh
Petticoats. Remember all the
No,
petticoats?
like
I remember.
clothing,
I remember
old
my
clothing
mother
design.
wearing petticoats under her dresses.
yeah. I hated petticoats.
Yep.
I think the
My
last
mother
one I
sure
had, I
did.
was 6 years old, and when I outgrew it, like that, that is. We don't do that, Mom. No.
All the mamas wanted to make their daughters look like Shirley Temple with those
Mm-hmm.
little petticoat dresses.
Yup. That
I
were way
remember.
too short. I
I
mind.
remember wearing them.
I hated them because they were so short. Those dresses were like, I hated them. That and everybody standing around going, "That's not ladylike. That's not ladylike." Well, then take his dress off of me.
Cross your legs. What's the matter with you? One leg under the other.
Put me in a pair of blue jeans and tennis shoes and let me go.
That was me. Yep. Yep. I mean, there were times that I loved dressing up, but then there were times it was like, leave me alone. I just want to be in my blue jeans and go dig in the dirt.
I mean, I felt like if the occasion was appropriate, yeah, I'd get in a dress and I'd do the whole thing. But like, I'm not going to do that every Monday for school.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just not that into it. The glamour
Back,
thing.
I really didn't have even many dresses in my, daily wardrobe at all.
Yeah. Well, neither did I, because most of my work was done at a factory. So why would I be wearing dresses?
Like, I wouldn't even choose like dresses when I went school shopping. Like, yeah,
Yeah, me either.
we were way into those. Oh, they were horrible. The stirrup pants,
Oh yeah.
and the t-shirt, and then a shirt that was long and covered. The whole Boy George thing, I guess.
Oh,
That's what it
yeah, I know that look. Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
considering
imagine, Berto? Can you imagine the warehouses where they kept all the queens and kings' wardrobes?
can't imagine. No,
Oh,
Must be
and
pretty.
remember, they didn't have dry cleaning back then.
No, but they must be huge because they preserve everything.
Yeah.
but shoot, in those
You guys
times,
have
like
any
I do.
idea where they hide the family jewels?
Oh, come on, y'all. That's where walk-in closets came from. They started that.
I like
I
that.
know that they
I
try to
like to
set
get
up
my
their
hand
safe.
on a jewel. What's that, Pink Bow? I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say that I know that in those times, if you even try to take any of the, are you talking about like jewelry or something like that?
No, I was talking about the clothing of the
Oh,
royals. Like Queen Elizabeth
okay.
and
I'm
such
sorry. I
like
thought you
that.
were talking about like jewelry or something like that.
Oh, I bet they had a walk-in closet just for jewelry as well.
Well, they do.
I know that if you
Tiaras.
try to take any of the jewelry or something like that, like sometimes they kill you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was a
Well,
lot
I don't
of
know. Meghan Markle stole some of the Queen's jewelry.
that. Ooh.
Hmm.
Do you know where they hide it?
Are we talking Meghan Markle or
Well, that's Prince
The
Harry's wife.
crown jewels. Do you know where they put it? It'll probably
Tara.
surprise the hell out of you, and you won't believe me, but I saw it on a documentary.
Okay.
Let me guess.
Inside the London Bridge, the
Oh,
current London
really?
Bridge.
I thought it was kept in the Tower of London.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Interesting.
I just found out there was a dude that used to live on top of the Eiffel Tower.
The what?
The Eiffel Tower. There was
Who
actually
lived
an
on?
apartment on top of it. The man that designed it built an
Yeah.
apartment on top and actually lived there his whole life. He's died now, but
Wow.
I was like, really? Like he just lived in the Eiffel Tower? I mean, he created it. Why not? But that's an
Well,
odd
can you
place to
imagine the
live.
wind and that thing swaying back and forth?
No,
No,
it's just
thank
like
you.
that's still an odd place to live.
You ever been on top of the Empire State Building?
Nope.
No.
Holy mackerel, Andy. Don't go there.
Fine. You wouldn't
I
get me
mean,
up there.
that wind whips up the top of that thing. I think you're gonna. Well, I never been up there on a really calm day, but the time I went up there, it was like, geez, the wind, you couldn't see anything. But that's a long way up and a long way down.
Yeah, you
Have you ever
wouldn't
heard
get
that thing?
me
If
up
you drop
there.
a penny off the Empire State Building, it could actually kill somebody.
I remember spreading that rumor as kids. I remember. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not a rumor.
You
Somebody
think
threw
it's
one off and it went right through the cement.
Okay, but we still got to call it a rumor back in the 80s because we didn't have social media to look it up.
wonder how many people tried it after they heard that and went on top of a building and started throwing pennies.
Well, that was just it. The rumors were somebody did. and killed a person. But like, you're in a small town with no social media because we didn't have that. How are you going to fact check that? We didn't fact check shit in the 80s. We just decided if we believed it or if we needed to spice it up and pass it on to scare a little kid. Because a lot of things that were told to us in story form like that were for a lesson. Were to get our attention and teach us something.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of things you didn't want to hear, well, now you're adhering to what you heard that you didn't want to hear,
Yeah, for some reason, if you fed it to us in story form, like it was a true story, we would get the lesson. But if you said, don't do that, it'll burn you, we didn't hear that. That meant nothing to us. Of course, we grew up on rumors. That's all we had. We loved them. We also grew up not knowing the words to songs unless they actually put the lyrics in the cassette with it or on the record, right? And
So
we would
you made up the words you couldn't figure out and thought that was the right thing to say.
Well, you thought you were right until Friday night. You're hanging out with the friends. It comes on. You're singing it, and everybody turns and goes, "That's not what it says." And so everybody argues about what it says, and nobody was right. A lot of them, nobody was right.
Hello, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
How are you doing, honey? I haven't heard from you in a while. I've been wondering about you. I hope you guys are faring in the storms. I hope you guys stay safe through this. I know we're going to get a lot of rain.
Why am I getting the rain? You guys getting any rain?
We're getting rain all the way till Saturday morning.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone in this.
Enough. Our trees look like they're melting. It is so energetic.
Oh, the leaves are starting to change up here.
The whole trunks are like, I can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're bending. The trees are leaning towards the ground. They're not even standing straight up. It's like these trees are done.
Wow.
Yeah. We've had nothing but rain since Monday or Sunday night.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it just started raining here today.
Well, we went like 2 weeks without rain.
Yes, you're right, Hairbag. Yeah.
So we needed it. But I don't think we needed this much.
Well, Mother Nature replenishes, and when it rains, it pours.
And it has been.
She had major surgery a couple of months ago. Finally starting to feel like herself again. I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad I hope everything's okay.
Gosh, Teresa. Ooh.
I'll keep you in my prayers, Teresa.
Yes, ma'am. Amen to that.
I need to go see her. I need some goat soap. Definitely glad to see you back. I've been wondering about you.
I did forget until I seen her in there.
Oh, I haven't forgot about her. She's local to me, and I knew I hadn't seen her in a while. Oh, she said she had the same surgery last August, but it failed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow.
We got pouring rain Monday, and yesterday it was more like a spray from a spray bottle. That's been downpouring. I mean, it just, it puts the whole house in that loud roar from the raindrops being so heavy.
Well, they do. We had so much rain here, but like Hairbag said, at least in our part of the country, it was pretty dry there. We had a good dry spell, which we needed because the ground was saturated. So I guess now it's going to resaturate itself again.
Well, it's that time of year.
Oh, yeah. Usually October is a rainy month.
Yeah, it is here too, and so is November. But actually, we can get snow anywhere from the 27th of October on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had that freak storm on Halloween a couple years back,
Yep.
and I never seen anything quite like what the snow did to the bushes and trees. They looked like umbrellas. The weight of the snow was so much. It
Yep.
was the weirdest thing I ever seen. It was cool though.
Well, you know what? During that storm, branches off the trees broke around here.
Yeah.
Some landed on power lines,
Yeah.
caused blackouts. And at around 2 o'clock in the morning one night, that night I should say, there was a transformer across the street and it blew up. Come to find out, a squirrel had gotten in there to get out of the weather and he touched two connections that he shouldn't have touched.
Aw.
It was like somebody's house blew up or somebody set a bomb off.
Oh yeah, when them transformers blow. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was the loudest sound I've ever heard.
Man. Yes, Teresa, I do need to get out there and get some soap and lotion. I definitely do. So that is on my list, and I need to do that within the next month.
But you know
However,
what?
I do have to say, I think I did have one more louder noise. I went to see my brother when he was in the Army, and he was stationed at Aberdeen Proving Ground down in Maryland. He had to go. He shot somebody because he was an MP because they wouldn't stop when they told him to. And they busted him and then put him in, had him go see a probation officer until everything got straightened out. Well, while I was in the car waiting for him, I don't know what the hell they shot off. It was the loudest bang. I thought actually like I said before, it sounded like a building blowing up.
Wow.
That's what I thought happened there. But come to find out, they were sending a shell from this side over to the Edgewood side, which was 15 miles away.
Wow.
That gun was loud. I could not believe how loud it was.
Happy belated birthday to you, Denise. She said, I turned 49 on Labor Day, but everyone else celebrated it. I was still down and out.
Aw, happy birthday. Belated birthday, Denise.
Yeah, happy birthday, belated birthday, Denise. Damn, I wish I could talk right.
Say it 3 times fast, airbag.
I can't. I'd screw
Happy
it up.
belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, let me write that down.
It's the bees that are screwing me up. What was the date, Denise?
October 15th. Oh,
So
Denise,
that makes her
sorry,
that makes her another Virgo.
Labor Day.
What day was Labor Day?
The second. That was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, mine was on the 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry, Denise. Happy belated birthday.
Y'all know I'm staying 22, she says. Yeah, that's my daughter's birthday too.
I stopped counting this year, airbag.
I know
Oh,
exactly where that's at, Teresa. Out at the farmer's daughter. Thank you.
I gotta be content with the age I'm at because if I reverse the numbers, I'd be about 12 years older. Or no, 8 years older. No, more than that. Oh my God. 18 years.
Your granddaughter's baby is, your granddaughter is beautiful.
Thank you.
She is a cutie pie.
Well, everybody says that, and I have to say this because most grandparents would say, yes, you're right, but I am partial.
Well,
Yeah.
every grandparent's partial to their own grandchildren, but I'm truthfully saying that that's a beautiful child.
Thank you. Not
Well,
that
you're
I had
welcome.
anything to do with it other than having my
Well,
own
I mean,
daughter, but
I think the resemblance is there, my dear. I could see it.
I wish I had the picture of myself when I was a baby.
Yeah.
I'd show you the difference between me and my son, my oldest son.
Oh,
We
yeah.
looked identical.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, the only thing is he's able to gain weight. I'm not.
Teresa says she thinks y'all are about the same age.
I was born in 56. Come on, do the math, guys.
I know how old you are.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm not saying nice.
Well,
I don't
I
want to
can
give it
take the.
away.
I'll take the being nice away from you. I'm 68.
Yep.
So you're only a year younger than Eva's son.
Who's Eva?
Marie Saint.
His
Oh,
favorite actress.
Because her son just turned 69 on April the 1st of this year.
She's actually a very lovely lady. I had the opportunity to meet her one time at a coffee shop in Litchfield. Nice woman.
Mm.
Very graceful.
Well, you met the actress? Interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
I've met quite a few actors and actresses here in Connecticut.
Hmm.
I went to Hershey Park one time with me, my wife, and two other friends. And while we were there, Jerry Reed was playing. And I
Who
met
was?
him.
"1960, Teresa was
I
born."
remember when
Yeah.
she said up there said that when she turned 100 years old, she said that she don't feel like she's 100 years old because she still takes walks around the neighborhood and she still gets around.
Oh, yeah. And I know the neighborhood she lives in, and I see a lot of them people walking, because it's a very nice neighborhood, and the town hasn't changed in years. They won't let any fast food chains or anything into that town. It's just not allowed. So what you see when you go into Litchfield, it's just you have like Mansion Row, and then you take down another street and you got another row of, they're not the hugest mansions, but they're really big homes, mansion like homes. But yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah. Because she had a husband. She was married to 65 years until he's dead. He actually died from cancer at the age of 90, and he passed away on Christmas Eve of 2016.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's too bad.
What I used to get a kick out of when I used to go to work at the Devereaux, I had to drive it was like 45-minute drive, so I'd be going through Litchfield, right? And every day, because there's a dairy farm down on the right hand side. Well, you guys wouldn't know that anyway. But anyhow, so I'm driving down the road and I see this guy in a golf cart, and he had to be the owner of this dairy farm, with a very white standard French poodle sitting as properly as you please in that golf cart. And that's really weird, But I would see this every single day. That dog went everywhere with him in a golf cart. It was cool. Had to be there.
I have a cat that I believe would do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everywhere. Everywhere
Oh,
I go, he's right there at my feet. And to him, because he is outside way more than I am, outside is his place. So he's like right there by my feet going, "What are you touching? What are you doing? This is my house. Like, what are you doing?"
cats are like that. Yeah, they are. I have to laugh. I'll get up from the couch here and go out and do some silver melt, and I'll come back, and that cat's sitting where I wanted to sit down every time.
Well,
But
Takes
she
my
lives in
spot.
Los Angeles. But she lives in Los
when
Angeles, California now. I don't know where she lived previously.
Who, Eve Saint Marie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she lives in Los Angeles, California.
Ah. You know who's a real snooty?
you have
You
allergy relief.
know who's really snooty and uppity? Mia Farrow. I met
Yeah.
her.
Hmm.
I actually made a birthday cake for one of her kids.
Huh. I met Harrison Ford once.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, that's cool.
He has recently bought his mother a home
Ah.
about 2 counties over. And when he got into town, he brought her in a camper. It was, a drivable camper.
Uh-huh.
It was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
But he,
Hey,
had stopped and asked the boys if he could sell it, from there.
Ah.
Janica, you think we should tell them who met Cheech and Chong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Talk
met him.
about that. You did that recently.
Yeah, a little while back. Yeah, but I did. They were cool. They were fun guys. But nice to meet them. I'm glad I had the chance to meet them. I had my
Right.
Cheech and Chong dolls with me, but damn it, they weren't signing anybody's stuff. Guess a lot of people were disappointed with that. It was basically a meet and greet, and that's all there was.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine how sore their hands would have been by the time they got done autographing everybody's stuff? I was going to say
Well,
something else,
they
but
were
I had
sitting like they were sitting in the directors' chairs, those kind of
Oh, okay.
chairs. When you went to meet and greet them, they loved my granddaughter though.
I bet.
Yeah, she was wearing like a fuzzy sweater, and I had a heart in the middle of the sweater. It was like one of those. And Tommy, fucking Tommy Chong, man, he's there. Oh, your granddaughter's beautiful. And you know what he's looking at, And she's just looking at me and grinning. It was
Met a
fun. It was
few.
so nice to meet him, though. It was fun.
Denise says she's met Dolly Parton. I've met Dolly. I've met Dolly at Dollywood, but who hasn't?
Oh, really? Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's cool.
She says, I met Dolly Parton and Randy and Kenny and a lot more country rock and roller. Met Warren and Bon Jovi and Skid Row. Christian, I met Petro. Cool.
I met Meatloaf.
I met William Lee Martin Comedy and a few others, which was Wild Bill. That name is kind of common up here in the hills. There's a lot of men named Wild Bill.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a Tennessee thing, huh?
I think so, but I believe it when somebody says this Bill, we call him Wild Bill. I believe it. I believe. I'm like, yep, okay, gotcha.
Tell me how you met Dolly.
Do what?
Tell me how you met Dolly Parton.
Standing in Dollywood, she had come in to talk to the surveyors about starting. She put a resort hotel thing out there,
Yeah.
and she had come in to get that started and to redo the train route on the coal train
Uh-huh.
in the park.
Oh,
And
cool.
she was running back and forth through the park. So when Dolly Parton is at Dollywood, they do this thing where the park kind of shuts down and
Oh,
everybody gets kind of pushed behind a barrier. I mean, it's still standing outside, but there's a path through the center that they want to get you off of when she's running back and forth because
okay.
from the front to the back. So everybody has to stop what they're doing. The part just kind of comes to a stop, and everybody's backed against these barriers as they run her back and forth in these really beautiful golf cart things.
Aw,
And she stops and waves and says hello to a few people on the way
that's
through.
cool. That's cool. I give her some credit there.
Yeah. She's still adding on to that place, but
It's too.
after the fires and all that
Oh, yeah, that's right
Red
too. I forgot
Cross,
about.
all that Red
Mhm.
Cross put them through, and she had to come in and back Red Cross out and
Yeah, I
allow us
forgot
to
about
help
that.
and finally allow us to help our neighbors. She was amazing. She
Really,
gave every one of them families that was displaced in them fires, well, $1,000 a month to survive them.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she gave them a good chunk at the end of that year to put a down payment on a house after everything got rebuilt.
Wow, that's
Wow.
She
cool.
took care of her people,
God bless
literally.
her.
And that was Pigeon Forge and
Yep.
Gatlinburg.
Her mom and dad raised a good girl then.
Oh, they did. Yeah. Beautiful, down home, Christian, solid family.
Oh yeah,
Good.
definitely.
That's cool.
Isn't
That is
she
cool.
godmother to Miley Cyrus?
Yeah,
Yes.
she is. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about that the other day because my husband come and asked me, Miley Cyrus ain't related to Dolly. How is that? And yeah, well, her godmother, yeah. I mean, it's not blood relative, but yeah, she is Miley Cyrus's godmother.
I thought I had read that somewhere. Yeah, that's cool though.
That's because her and Billy Ray get along so well. That's why she made or he
Oh,
made
yeah.
Dolly Parton his.
Yeah. It was kind of a way that, someone solid in the industry could help navigate her, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, she's a heck of a songwriter too.
Yeah.
Dolly's written a lot of songs for many people. So has Willie Nelson.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they
You
need to
know
get
what
more
really
credit for their
bothers me about
songwriting
Willie?
abilities. What?
The way his accountant ripped him off, and now he's still got to work just to be able to survive.
You're talking
That
about
that is some wrong shit right there.
Oh, everybody's still angry about the IRS days in the Willie Nelson saga.
Well, didn't they get that squared away?
No.
Huh?
Wasn't right.
Yeah.
Wasn't right. I don't care. Wasn't right.
Teresa, you do know that during the summer at the county fairgrounds, the one we're in, they have Hazard Fest. So that's why Snyder and everybody is down here. But yeah, they've got all of them. The ones that have passed away, they have stand-in actors. That's kind of funny and weird, but
Well, I'll tell you a story. My mother, she knew Marilyn Monroe as when she was Norma Ray, and Norma Ray used to come to New Milford, Connecticut, and there was a place there called the Lobster Roll, and my mother worked there, and my mother would make her lobster rolls for her. Okay, now my mother's father, my grandfather. I don't know if you ever heard of the old silent film actress Mary Pickford.
Yes.
I think so.
Well, my
Yes.
grandfather used to pick her up at the train station, right? And then take her by what was it? She had a donkey and a cart, okay? Mary Pickford did. And Gramp Weeks, well, that's what we call my grandpa. Gramp Weeks would take the donkey and the cart to this train station and pick up Mary Pickford and take her to where she lived in Connecticut, right? And so I guess she was a devil in her day. I mean, she would let sheep in the house, all this kind of stuff. And I guess drove her parents crazy at the time because her parents lived there at the time. And so anyway, after Mary Pickford had passed away, my grandfather inherited the cart and the donkey. And I guess he used to take the kids around for rides and stuff. But it was Mary Pickford's donkey and cart.
Huh. I do remember now who you're talking about, William Lee Martin, Denise. I do remember him. He's like comedian, political kind of. Yeah, he's funny. He's a cool guy.
Janica named a name I hadn't heard in a long time, Martha Ray.
Oh,
Wow.
I loved Martha Ray.
She was funny as hell. I forgot all about Martha Ray.
Do you remember Mom's Mabley?
Yes. Janica, we're showing our ages.
A bit. Are you two boomers done reminiscing about the stone? And I'm just playing.
You see, we're reminiscing about a time before even telegraph.
Well, Mom's Mabley was an old blues singer.
Yep.
And she would appear like on the Ed Sullivan Show once in a while. There was a couple, I think, Red Skelton Show.
Now there's a comedian I used to like when I was a
Oh,
kid.
yeah. Clem Cadiddlehopper.
Yes. You remember the Jackie Gleason show?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What was the guy in the bar's name that sat with him?
Oh, jeez. Golly.
I'm
There was
more the generation of Cheers and shit like that.
Because he always went, Mr. Gleason or whatever.
I know who
He
you're
used to
talking
talk.
about.
Yeah.
Yes. I cannot remember. He did a good drunk impression,
Yes.
right? I know the guy you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
I mean, I can see him, and I can see him in my head doing the stint.
Yep.
I can't remember his name. Not for the life of me. Whatever. Do you think Dean Martin was really drunk when he played the part of being drunk, or was he just playing the part?
It would depend. There were a lot of live shows that made me wonder if he was drunk or not.
I know.
So
It's
in
like
the
asking him.
movies,
That's like
it's
asking,
hard
do y'all
to
think Charlie Sheen was really drinking alcohol when he played drunk on TV? Well, yeah.
I think he was doing more than playing.
Yeah.
Oh, Dino?
Mm. Yeah.
Hot Italian there. Ham,
I did like,
you know. The Rat Pack.
I thought that show was funny as hell.
Which one?
2.5 Men.
Oh, yeah, that was cute. I watched a few episodes of that.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Any of you guys watched Wednesday yet?
Six Flags Astrodome.
Watch what?
Wednesday.
No.
Oh,
That's
that is
about
right.
the Addams Family's daughter.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. If you haven't watched the series, I'd say watch it before the next one comes out. It's really entertaining.
Is it on one of those pay stations?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix.
But if you look at YouTube, you can watch some of the clips, you know. I mean, actually, I think YouTube has some of the episodes playing. So,
Oh.
So I remember I actually grew up going to that Six Flags, Denise. We would travel from where we were, West Texas, all the way up there, like every other summer. It was amazing. And then I think we went back, it was probably 10, 15 years ago, and I wouldn't even go in. I'm like, nope, never mind. It just looked like, I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that. It was run down. It was not a pretty sight.
I'm sure I can imagine.
That's where they held the rodeo in Houston. They closed them down. Huh, yeah. Did they close the one in Arlington down? Is it still open? Because that's the one I was thinking of.
Hey, do you guys have any like drive-in theaters left standing?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do, Hairbag? Yeah.
Yep.
I know we
It's
got
called the
one
Van
here.
Buren Drive-In. And
It's
it's
called the
in
what?
Van Buren along the Lake Erie shoreline between Dunkirk and Westfield.
Wow. We have one in Bristol still standing.
Okay, so that would be so the one in Fort Worth or Arlington or Dallas Fort Worth, whatever you know, call it, is still open. That's the only one left. Is that one in? I think there's still one in Georgia.
Oh, yeah. And then in Jamestown, they got a double one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
God, I remember being a kid and sitting in the back of the station wagon in our
Yeah.
pajamas and going to the drive-in theater that way, you know?
Yep.
Got the popcorn, hot dog, and kept your mouth shut and watched the movie. Let's see, the first movie I ever saw on the big screen in a movie theater was Snow White.
Oh.
That's the first movie I ever seen on the big screen
I don't remember what mine would have been.
in a theater.
Mm.
I know I saw my first movie in school, but I didn't see it in a theater, and it was called Get.
Got
It
you.
was about, yep, it was about this guy that was training dogs to go out and find rattlesnakes. And it was a Disney movie. It was really good. And
Uh-huh.
I've never seen it or heard of it again.
Now, we used to get to watch those National Geographic things. Well, the kids from Biafra and weird stuff, you know, like what happens when a kid chokes on a balloon? Don't do balloons, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me, man, about the balloon part. Oh, yeah. You know, about oh, no, I didn't even want to get in there. That thing just, for some reason, that thing just bothered the heck out of me.
Well, they're not wrong when they're talking about the balloon part.
Oh, I know, but you know how certain things just, oh my God, you think about it and then I don't want to think
Yeah,
about
it
this.
panics you.
Yeah, maybe.
Think how many times you've been blowing up a balloon and it might have popped while you were blowing it up.
Oh, yeah.
Could have shot that end right down your throat.
Well, see, I don't blow up balloons anymore without an air pump.
Yeah.
Nope. Just like a gas, I will not light a gas grill because I had one blow up in my face. You know, you get that flash when you open the
Well, you know
lid.
what?
That scared the living begolly out of me, and I said, "No, I'm not like no, I ain't let no."
Did you leave the lid down?
Yeah,
Oh, that's why.
yeah.
If you
So
would have
that
had
thing
it
let out a
open
flash.
and did it, it
It
wouldn't have
scared.
done that.
I know, but it scared the crap out of me. I'll never do that again.
Oh, I'll
Nor will
bet.
I light a gas grill again.
Well, the gas grill itself won't hurt you as long as you got the lid open.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you leave it closed and you go to light it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
tend to have like
my eyebrows were fried for a little bit, and I had a few
oh,
stingy
I'll bet.
hairs.
I'll bet.
I kid
Well,
you not.
that's like more truth for the missing. I was out to see her and her husband when I was out there back in it would have been 2004, 2005.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to have a cookout.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the way we had it was they had this grill that was more of a smoker type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she put the charcoal in there and she got it lit. Well, she decided that she had to put more charcoal in there. Well, she put more charcoal fluid on it, and
Oh boy.
she said all it did was smoke. So she went to light it, and the
Oh,
whole thing blew up in her
the
face.
flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun. Like I said, don't give me no gas grill. Mm-mm.
So I keep teasing her every once in a while. Yeah, don't let her around grills.
I'd rather do it hibachi style. Thank you very much.
Oh, I like hibachis. They are great.
Yeah, aren't they?
I like my tripod though too.
Yeah. Well, like a little camping stove.
No, it has three legs, thus the word tripod. And then
Right.
it has a chain that goes down through the middle from the top, and it
Uh-huh.
has a grill connected to it. And you can raise and lower it depending on what temperature you want your food to get cooked at.
Well, and that's something. Where'd you get that?
Walmart, $17.
Wow. Is it like
It's
is it
aluminum.
non-electric or what?
Yeah, it's non-electric.
So what do you use for fuel?
Well, charcoal or wood or whatever.
Oh, okay. Huh.
You set it up over whatever fire you're going to use,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you put your stuff on there you want to do,
Uh-huh.
and you lower it to where you think it's a good height. And if you think it's cooking too quick, raise it up a little bit. Or
Oh,
if it isn't cooking fast enough, lower it a little bit. I'll swear by a tripod, they outdo me. And
it's kind of unique. I've never heard of it.
if you go and if you want to look and see if you want to get one, go to the sporting goods department, and they usually have them there. Like where you get your fishing licenses and the hunting licenses and stuff
Okay.
like that.
So it's kind of like a camping implement that you could take camping
Yeah.
with you. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I own two of them.
No
I got
kidding.
one here with me, and then I got one over at my buddy's house that just passed.
No, I'm sorry about your friend.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, Ghost. Good morning. Hello, honey. He says he uses blondes, brunettes, and redheads for heat. Don't let everybody lie to y'all or fool y'all.
Hey, Ghost Eagle, how you doing, dude?
Go Seagull, good afternoon.
Pissing me off.
What? Are you?
Nothing.
Boozly bop, dilly bop.
Banana. Dun, dun, banana, 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 banana.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mana.
I got it. now y'all have a framework to walk around with all day. Get that out of your head. No, don't, because it just puts you in a good mood when it rolls through.
Yep. You ever get a song stuck in your head? You can't get it out of your head?
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ta-ba-da-da.
Mana.
Ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Go mouse.
Mana.
What's funny is this is the second time in 2 days I've heard that.
Joe Steagles is doing okay. I've had to have cataract surgery soon. I told the doctor I like Lincoln's more, and she laughed.
Huh? I don't get it. I have to have cataract surgery soon. I told the doctor oh, you mean Lincoln Cadillacs? Because of the price of the surgery?
Or even,
I don't know why Lincoln pennies came into my head.
Cataract, Cadillac.
Well, see, that's because of all the coinage my grandson has been bringing down to me that I haven't been sorting through. I've seen so many cents. So that when I see the word Lincolns, I'm thinking cents.
Money, either way.
Yeah.
It's more than Lincoln's. I mean, we're
It takes me a while sometimes, Mouse, but I catch on.
Yeah, serious Benjamins when it's coming to the cataract surgery.
Yeah. I hear people do so well from it. I've got to get I haven't had my eyes checked in a couple of years, man. I got to get the eye doctor.
I don't know if I could do that surgery. I don't know how people mentally do that surgery.
My sister and her husband both had that corrective surgery to both their eyes are 20/20 vision now.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I don't know if I'd do it. Mm-mm.
Everybody raves about it that's got it done. They act like it's no big deal. And then you sit down and somebody explains to you the process of this surgery. You're like, nope, not happening. My brain will not do that.
I'll get the over-the-counter readers, thank you.
Like, I'm not gonna lay there and watch that. I can't. Like, that's horror movie stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's like, you better drug me up a little bit before you even touch me. Don't even do anything until I'm out of it.
That's it. They can't because they don't want your eye rolling or moving. Like it would in your sleep.
Huh.
You're in charge of holding your eye still.
Oh, bull crap to that.
Oh, see, that's why I was like, ooh, no.
Oh, heck no.
My brain cannot handle that. I will flip out.
I would be able to keep my eyes. How do you keep your eyes still? Do they numb it?
People say you can't feel it.
Uh-huh.
It's not painful. It's just visually and then mentally, I'm like, I don't think my brain can process that appropriately. Like, I will freak out. I can't watch that. I'm not watching that. I won't be able to hold my eyes still. I will, no.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No, I don't want that done. Mm-mm. Not unless I'm to the point where I can't see, my fingers in front of my face.
Right.
But yeah, on top of that, they've got your eye like strapped open. No,
Sounds like medieval torture, for crying out loud.
I've seen way too many movies. That's my problem. Like, I've seen all this in a movie, and it did not go well. And you expect
it did not.
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I think I seen some of it, maybe.
Did you ever get to the part where that guy just took his thumbs and gouged the other guy's eyes out? Good Lord, they made that look so real. I was watching it with my granddaughter, and she was like freaking out. It's not real, honey.
Hold on. Denise says they don't strap your eye open, because I heard they did. I could be wrong because I've never had it done.
When I think about that stuff, I think about Joseph Mengele.
She says they do use numbing solution, so that's a plus. Because I don't know. No, I don't know.
Remember when Mengele was changing the colors of the eyes of the kids?
He was
Yeah.
doing more than that.
Yeah.
What a perverted bastard.
But he did give a lot to the
But she says,
scientific community.
I can't see your fingers in front of my eyes, Jenica.
Good thing.
Did they do use a numbing solution? Yeah, that's what I said. Like they say you can't feel it. It's not painful. And just the way they described it to me, that it just.
So what do they do? Use lasers?
Yeah, it is laser surgery.
Oh.
Like I said, too many movies. I'm
I was
not.
thinking of them taking the tweezers and peeling that stuff back.
She said,
That's what I thought.
Just keep an eye on a red dot.
Keep your eye on the dot.
That dot is a laser. You understand that? A laser. They put 3 drops in your eyes, a cleaning solution, and a numbing solution. Okay.
They do one eye at a time or both eyes at the same time?
And an irritation solution. So they numb it, lube it, and probably dilate it.
Mm-hmm. Then they burn the slag off.
I.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
So it must be interesting to watch through the eyes of the microscope, you know?
Too many movies, like too many movies, and not one of those movies did it come out okay. So it's hard for my brain to go, yeah, that's fine. You know.
You got any favorite horror flicks that you start watching this time of year?
Do what?
I said, do you watch any kind of horror flicks starting this time of year? You know, Halloween type shows, horror, or whatever.
Nah, I mean, we did that as kids. He's more into the end of the world, tidal wave coming, earthquake.
Oh, natural disasters.
Yeah, volcano, the end of the world, saving the world. And we've gone from natural disaster to all of the science fiction, it carry everybody to space. Think you were in space. Guess what? You weren't in space. All the weird.
I think my favorite one of those was the earthquake one. Where the chick was climbing up onto the top of the building to get her son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? Yeah. There's a couple of good ones though, on those I don't know what you want to call them. Natural disaster movies.
Oh yeah, in every way, from asteroid to volcano to alien. Whatever's gonna kill the Earth, I've seen it.
Now you see, she's even blaming you, Janica.
Well, you'll have that in life.
Well, I mean, I still didn't get confirmed or denied that she wasn't throwing rocks at us that one day. I mean, everybody in Johnson, from Johnson City to the interstate, saw it, so I wasn't the only one. I have witnesses.
Well, what do you think it is when there's a meteor shower? She's up there freaking throwing rocks at us.
Hey, I think on the 28th, if the skies are clear and the track is fast, you look up at the stars at night, you might see 2 moons.
I'm hearing that. Isn't that some wild stuff?
But you know what that other moon is? It's actually an asteroid.
Yeah.
So, something to look at when you go out and look at the stars and stuff. You look at the moons on a clear night. So, mark your calendars on the 28th.
Well, that would be Like
Wouldn't that makes it for some awesome photography?
that's what 2 days. That's Saturday.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to remember that Saturday.
Hopefully, you have good weather so you can see it.
Yeah, hopefully all this is blown over by then.
I'm hoping I have good weather so I can see it, but probably not.
Well, they say it's
Same here.
supposed to start blowing in and blow in through tomorrow, and
Yeah.
by Saturday morning it's supposed to blow out. So maybe Saturday night,
Maybe.
maybe if there's not a bunch of clouds left, I can see it. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, they say you'll be able to spot it. So
What direction?
I do not have the
North,
coordinates
south,
on
up,
that now.
east, west?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
I'd have to look it up. I know I heard
oh, it's
about it
in
because I
the
was talking
southern
with my brother the
hemisphere.
other night, and he told me about it. Did you hear about the 2 moons? I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, the 28th. He said, you'll see a second moon. And we got to
Actually,
talking.
Denise, I've actually seen an eye doctor use that clamp thing.
Hmm.
My husband had gotten a chip of metal in his eye, and they had to remove it. And he had to be awake and he had to watch it. And they had to, because it had scarred over overnight before he would go in, they had to kind of like dig it back out.
Oh my God.
And yeah, the whole clamp eye, like, nope, nope. I've seen that on movies. Nope.
Is his vision okay now?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he does, he'll always have just like a little flake of scar tissue there. It's very small.
Had to be sore as heck, though, after the fact.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
no
would not
doubt.
go in. That was one of those times you drag him in by the ear and go, "No, like this is not
Mm,
something I can wash out. Like this needs help."
right.
Hello, love coffee. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, that's only been. I don't know. They would have to use them on me though, Janice, because like I'm gonna flinch. I'm gonna like no. Even the thought of it makes me. Ugh. Yeah, because you have to not move. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I could smell fresh baked donuts.
Ooh.
Hmm. Somebody around here has donuts.
Hmm. I would go. I would investigate that. That's a battle I would pick, Jenica.
Yeah, right.
Nah, but I don't want any donuts. I could just smell them.
Oh
All
well.
you have to do is look for the cop cars.
Oh, they're coming to take me away.
No, to take the donuts away.
Okay.
Well,
She
I can
says
give them a
that
coffee to go with it, but they have to drink it black. Sorry, guys. No milk, no sugar.
that's before they made numbing solution. The numbing solution ain't been used that long. Okay, that's probably why. Because yeah, the
Huh.
stories I heard was about 10 years ago, and I was like, I'll never look into that. No,
Hmm.
I'll wear glasses.
Let me ask you something. If they knock you out, all right, so say you're under general anesthesia, they knock you out, your eyes ain't going to move, right? Or am I wrong?
Well, yeah, your eyeballs do roll and move. When you close your eyes, your eyeballs set
Even
into
even
position.
under deep even under
And
deep general anesthesia?
yeah, especially during REM sleep
Really?
or in and out of it, your eyes will follow in your dream. Like if you're moving your eyes
Okay.
in your
Yeah.
dream,
Yeah.
your eyes are really doing that.
That's something. I think that's when we're in the trans universe.
Yeah.
I really do believe that. So your dreams are taking you. They're taking you to the other side where you are at the time, but you're not there for long, but you're going to get a vision of it anyway,
Yeah.
whether
Hey.
you like it or not. I mean, I have weeks where I don't dream at all, and then I'll have maybe a couple of days where I have some weird dreams. Really about nothing I would imagine.
That's me though. I'm trying to remain calm. And if you put me to sleep and I'm thinking about what can go wrong in that surgery, don't do that to me. Like, don't do that to me.
Yeah. I'd like to record the surgeons talking when they're doing my surgeries. I'd like to hear what they're really thinking. You mean I got to work on this thing? Oh.
I went to a dentist once and he had an assistant. I swear they were twins. They almost looked identical. But they were having a conversation about going away for the weekend with the new girlfriend, and the old girlfriend was going to be there with somebody else, and trying to keep the old girlfriend away from the new girlfriend and how that was going to play out. And like they had my mouth numbed and they had me kind of sedated. And I was sitting there listening to this and I just started laughing. Like,
I could see you doing that. I
I'm
could just
like,
picture it.
all I can think in my head is, oh, you poor guys, this is never gonna work. This is never gonna work. With every sentence. And it just got worse. So I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Good morning, Navy. Or good
Good
afternoon, Navy.
morning. Good afternoon, Miles. Hair bag, pink bow, Janica, my tenor voice. Love you, girl. How everybody doing this
Afternoon,
morning?
sir.
Afternoon.
How are you doing?
Nah, I done did 8 gaming channels this morning. I'm tired.
Gee.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm tired. It
Doesn't
had to
that
start
hurt
from
your
Google.
eyes after a while?
No, no, because it's more or less you got to tell them Google account, how to hook up their Twitch to their Xbox or their PlayStation. Then they got to start a YouTube channel. Then all of that.
So you're talking a language I don't understand. My grandson would understand you perfectly well, but this old girl doesn't understand that gibberish. No offense.
Man, it was hard. I did it. We got it.
Yeah. And he sits there with 3 screens in front of him. I don't know what the heck. I don't know how he keeps track. I really don't. And he builds cars and stuff for the games.
I stepped in this morning and he was playing with somebody that looked like Snoop Dogg. Like he had Snoop Dogg on his team.
Really?
Cool. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
I do play with celebrities. I do. I play with T-Pain. I play with but you have to get requested. Like you have to be really, really, really famous. They gotta really know you. Yeah. But yeah,
Well, you can't blame him, can you?
No, not me. I got personality. Airbag, I seen your grandbabies this morning. Y'all had daycare this morning. That was so cute, Mouse. That was so
Thank you, man.
cute,
Thank you.
dog. That was so cute this morning.
Yes.
Y'all brought my day this morning with them babies.
Yeah,
I thought Gigi's grandson was kind of cute too. He's adorable.
He's so cute.
I love
he's at that adorable age where everything they do and say and missay is just so cute. It's so cute.
And they think you understand them.
Yeah.
They're talking this line of gibberish to you, and they're looking at you like, why aren't you understanding me? You've got to remember what my daughter
Miles,
used to do.
Go ahead, Janica.
No, go ahead. You've
I
got
could
the
watch
floor,
that
sir.
every morning. I could watch that every morning. Because when do you see a show? Do you see parents hanging out with their kids in the morning? That
Well,
was
that's
a
true.
beautiful thing to see. It
Mm-hmm.
was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It was a refreshing view.
Of
Yes.
Loved it,
course.
Mouse. Loved it, Mouse. Loved it.
And we got, we had a minute. Everybody got to brag about the grandbabies and share how beautiful they
Mhm.
were. Even in chat, it's cute.
I picked up the phone and called my daughters. Then I ordered them some DoorDash. It cost me money to call them, but I knew they was going to ask for some money.
Well, of course, Dad.
Yeah, what's up?
That's what we
Look,
do.
I loved it, Mouse. Loved it.
Yes.
Every time I get on video call with my daughter, though, and she usually initiates it so that I can see my granddaughter. That little turd, she'll start screaming. I
Hey,
don't
Hairback,
understand it. Huh?
Have you figured out how much an Uber would cost to get you there? It might be cheaper than what you think.
I'm thinking anywhere from 25 to 50 bucks one way.
What? Oh,
It's almost 25
guacamole.
miles away.
That's
I'm just saying that's a good. Might want to look into it. I don't think it would be a lot. I hope it would. It might be, but hey, call it like you can take a trip there and stay the night all week.
No. The dude where they live is the father's step grandfather, and he don't like anybody at his house.
I got you.
Yeah.
So if I see her, I've got to have someone bring her down here.
And that's
Uber. Uber.
That's okay,
Can't
Denise.
afford Uber.
You don't have to.
It's 60 for me to go an hour and a half. Yeah. I haven't figured out how Uber damn do they miles yet. My bad. They have to do it really weird. $60 for an hour and a half. Damn.
Jeez. They're making some money. I think they're not.
No, that's cheap.
Yeah, I would say that's cheap.
Yeah, that's really cheap.
I don't know if you can
It's
get a
cheap
cab
if
for
you
that.
can afford
I
it, I
know.
guess.
Hey, too bad you didn't have a way to get somebody to donate you an electric bike.
Oh yeah. Them things coming out real fast. Electric bikes and
Oh, they are.
People
what's the other
have
thing?
their own
Scooters?
lives, otherwise I'd pay them to go take me out there to see her or bring her here.
Yeah.
Do you mean that's like
Oh, that
$60 round trip or $60 per trip, Denise?
round trip.
Man.
Oh no, $60 there and then $60 back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's good though. That's 3 hours for $120 in somebody else's car.
Yeah, that's a lot of gas in 3 hours.
And you ain't driving and you ain't got nothing to do. That's good. Yeah, I would do it.
She says
I would
that's
do it.
round. She says that's
Wow.
round trip. Yeah, I'd take that.
Oh, in a day of the week. Hour and a
I
half.
would pay $60 for somebody just to take an hour. Well, no, that's what 2-3 hour drive through the countryside. Just here, drive.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
That's
I
worth
don't,
it. Yep. That's an investment.
just drive so I can look around.
Yeah, I need to get outside. What are you gonna do? I'm driving for an hour. Just take me somewhere. That's great.
Yeah, I'm saving up for a vehicle so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Be right back. I got a screaming gamer. Hold on. I got a
Oh
screaming
boy. Screaming gamer.
Sounds like he's been babysitting today too.
Yeah. Oh man, they get on him pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't like he don't give it right back, but I mean, there's only a certain amount of things you can say when you're playing kids.
Yeah. So what do you like better, checkers or chess?
Me?
Yeah.
Chess.
Anybody. Chess?
I'm a chess player.
Oh. I never could understand the moves in that game. Still
It's
can't.
easy, really. Pawns. When you first start out, that's the front row.
Right.
Okay.
On
They
either
can move
side.
either one or two spots on their very first move.
Diagonally
If
or vertically?
just up
Or
and down.
horizontally? Up and down.
To be
Okay.
able to capture another player's piece on the board, it
Yeah.
has to take that piece diagonally. It can't take it head on.
Ah, so how do you get the piece diagonally?
If the guy moves up next to it, but you got to watch out. You don't always want to take it because there's a reason that person put that up there.
I'd have to sit with somebody and actually go through the process of the game, which I've never really done with anybody.
It's
I'd
not
probably
hard.
like it if I tried it. I mean,
Now the back row, you got on each end, you got what looks like a castle.
Okay.
And they can only move in straight lines. Up
Okay.
and down or side to side, but they can move in any number of squares that you want to move them.
Okay. Can they jump over another man?
No.
Okay. I mean, they can't bump it out or.
No.
Okay.
The next one would be your knight, which is the horse piece.
Okay.
They move in an L shape, either up 2 and over 1 or up 1 and over 2.
Oh.
But it depends on which one you use because they'll both have the same move, but when you do the initial move, let's say you go up 2 and over 1, it may land on a brown square or a black square.
Yeah.
But the other one will end up on a white square.
Yeah.
As long as it makes an L shape.
Okay. It doesn't
you can
matter
move
about
it in
other
any
squares?
direction as long as it's an L shape.
Okay.
The next one is your bishop. And those are the ones next to your king and queen. The bishops can only move diagonally on the color they start out on. One starts out on black, one starts out on white.
Okay. Huh.
The king can only move one square at a time.
On
That's
any square?
Any square.
But only
one at a
square.
time.
Okay.
It can move diagonal, straight up and down, side to side.
Okay.
The queen can move in any direction other than what the horse does. It can't move in an L shape.
Oh.
But it can go side to side, up and down, or diagonal.
Okay, I'm gonna get going to go. I got another live stream to attend to, so it's gonna be a battle. So I'll see y'all later.
All right, Pinkbo, take care.
Yep.
Good.
Where'd he go? Where'd she go?
He dropped down.
Going to. She said she's gonna do a live,
Good.
and it was gonna be a battle. So she's going to battle, I guess.
Oh.
I have no idea. That's what she said.
Please don't bring it back here.
Yeah, right.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. They can have it. Keep it
Mm-hmm.
over there. Keep it over there.
Like your good neighbors, stay over there. No, I'm just playing.
Yep, I get it.
I think that's our motto in Tennessee. And then we all get along, You leave my stuff alone, I'll leave your stuff alone.
Oh, it should be that way. Don't touch mine, I won't touch yours.
Yeah.
Ask me first.
Just stay over there. If you needed to ask for it, I'll bring it over.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't like people rifling through my stuff. If they want something, well, let me go look for it and I'll see if I have it,
Yeah.
But, don't be rifling through my tools or my art supplies, anything like that.
Yeah.
That's just rude to do that to someone.
I know. But
Oh,
it's been
that's right.
done.
People nowadays don't know what rude is.
Exactly, airbag.
They look
People.
at you and they go, "What?"
Well,
Oh
not
no,
me.
no.
I
Be
didn't
rude.
do that.
Be rude to them and watch how fast they can explain it.
Oh, please. Hmm.
You're like, oh, okay. Like, got you.
That's why I just I just smile and nod. Smile and
Yeah.
nod. Seriously, even in real life, smile and nod. You're better off. Let them talk and talk and talk. I listen, I laugh, I get a kick out of some of the stuff.
Your ground, my ground, it always works. Yep. Well, guys, it's been a good morning. We've been on here about
It
4
has.
hours.
It has. I appreciate you having me up, Mouse. I'm going to drop down there, bag. Have a great day.
Well,
You
thank
too,
you,
And,
Jenica.
Janica.
I always enjoy you coming up. You're always fun. Thank you so
uh,
much. I
thanks,
appreciate it.
honey.
I really do.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all later. Take
All
care.
All
right.
right, have a good one,
All
Janica.
right. Bye.
You have a good day. Thank you so much, Jenica. And everybody else that come up today. And thank you, Hairbag. You're always
You're
there.
welcome.
It's been a fun day. I hope everybody stays safe. Remember, we got the storm coming. Get your supplies ahead of time. If you're in the path, get out of the way. But everybody else, hunker down, batten up the hatches. And
Really.
with that,
Stay
we got,
safe.
yep. We'll see you on the next one. You guys can watch for me. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives than just on Thursday. We're going to be spreading Coffee Club out a little more often. So
Cool.
we can, trying to keep one going for everybody. But with that, guys, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, everybody.